Hello and welcome. We are here at the first inaugural Mid-Best CPT World Warrior event. I am Mr. Mustaflis, joined by none other than LLJB3. How are you doing today, my friend?
Doing well, doing well. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be on the mic. Glad to be partnered up with you again, man.
Oh, yes, it's been a while. It has been a while, but there's
a while.
nobody else I would rather share the mic with. We have some great matches ready for you guys, as I'm sure you've already seen. Midwest is some of the finest talent in the country, in some cases in the world, and we have 8 of the best to offer. So on the winner's side, we have none other than Brian F. going up against Chocolatey, and then we have Jack Justakid versus Realistic, and then what do we have on the loser's side, LLJB3?
Yeah, on the loser side, we got a Hitman going up against Narukami. And Hitman did really well. He beat that bit too old to get here. And then we got a Toplin going up against Pokey, man. Just able to pull that out against Underscore and like in the top 16 loser side.
Yeah,
really good.
But before we got into the first match, that was something I did want to highlight. I wanted to talk about some of the players' paths to get here. So, Brian F. beat DapVip and Underscore, two, again, if you play online in the Midwest or even East Coast, you know those two names. Underscore especially, very, very strong player. DapVip as well, very strong canny. And Brian cleaned them up to get into the top 8 winner's side. Chocolatey beat Boomy, very strong Zeku player. And then Toplin, which is a name that I've heard, but do you happen to know who they play?
Toplin ended up beating out that guy Eddie.
No. Who does Toplin play? Do you happen to know, like character-wise? I can't think of who they play off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's been a while since I caught Toplin, so it's been a while since I've seen Toplin play. So I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna find out later on.
Yeah, that's all right. He's still in the bracket. And then Justakid beat Narukami and Taji. Taji, very, very strong guild player. Narukami, who is also in top 8 still, but very strong Ibuki. Had a really great showing getting top 8 at Texas Showdown earlier this year.
Ooh. That's what's up.
And Hitman, you mentioned, beat DapVip and Sniffles. Narukami himself beat Chuck Steak and that one guy Eddie.
Yep.
Speaking
of one that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of Toplin, speaking of that one guy Eddie ended up getting bested by Toplin in order for Toplin to make it over. Yeah. And then also ended up beating Mr. Madgear.
That's right. Which very, very strong win. Madgear, one of the best Abigails in the country, one of the last Abigails. And, really putting in work. It seems like every day of the week when there's an online tournament, he's making top 8, top 3 there. Very, very strong. Surprising to not see him in this top 8.
Yeah, it is. And then just Pokey, like I said, he already beat Underscore, and then he also took out R2Y. So yeah, just Pokey's like his growth is ridiculous. It's like for the past year and a half, it's been nuts.
And he's only been playing the game for not even 2 years. It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see how well he has dedicated himself to improving like this, and the way that it's paid off. We've seen him get top 8 at Frosty Faustings, top 8 at CEO last year, almost top 8 at CEO this year, just playing exceptionally well.
Absolutely.
And so, like we were saying at the top of the broadcast, we are going to have just an absolutely stellar top 8 here, and this is the very first Midwest event of the year for the CPT World Warrior. So it's only going to get hotter, only going to get more intense from here on out, and I'm really glad everybody could be here to join us.
Yeah, indeed, man. So I'm ready to see some fights, man. We got the players sitting up in the lounge. Yeah, we're about to get ready to get this going.
And again, first up, we do have Brian F. versus Chocolatey. Likely will be Oro versus Mika, I would guess.
Right. I know there's a little bit of hesitance, with Tay trying to play this matchup, and actually Mizuda and Brian said he's been a little bit of his demon lately, but we're gonna see how he does against this, or we can see if he actually busts out a different character in order to kind of combat Brian's great Oro. Man.
So he does have an Akira and he does have a Lucia, both of which are very competent, very strong characters that he would absolutely use in tournament. But he's known for his Mika, and against a character like Oro, it's either you kill him first or he kills you. He's got that robbery V trigger, and we're actually going to see the Lucia. Now, I think this isn't a terrible option because of the way that she can take advantage of his slower buttons, and also the way that she can actually kind of zone him out. Now, this is a first to 3, so maybe over time it won't stay that way. You might switch back to Mika, but I think this is an okay pick to start out with.
Right, just to kind of get the feel of everything and see what's up with it. So, already kind of a little bit of good start on Brian's end right now. Like able to kind of get a little bit of the zoning with the fireball, but you see how Tay will be able to kind of navigate through. Yeah.
Something that we've actually already seen too once, which I think is going to prove difficult for Lucia to deal with, is Oro's ability to double jump in neutral to deal with those fireballs. He doesn't have to try and navigate around them in the same way as other characters. And I think it could prove really tough for Lucia to deal with. But right there, that's a good option to try and beat V-Skill 1.
Oh, here we go, man. We got the Tangle Stones out and about.
Oh, wow.
The jump in was just clean. How?
Is that dead? It might be.
No way you're dead. No way you're dead yet.
No.
It's too much scaling.
Yeah.
Lucia scales way too much, man. So we got one more little guess here.
Oh, and yeah.
Brian tried to wake up a little bit there.
Yeah, the stand medium kick. That will do it. Lucia taking the first round in a pretty quick fashion. It went from 0 to 100 really quick in her favor.
Indeed, and like I said, I'm real surprised that they were able to get that jump in like that clean with the Tango Zone just sitting out there.
Oh, that's so good. Now he gets to set up the Booger, the V-Skill 1. Gets to set out the Wagyu Dama.
Yeah, man, goes right in with the hop kicks as well, and here we go. Oh, you pressed it. Oh, you know, you got hit.
That is one of the big buffs here that Oro got in Season 5. He's able to cancel off that charged heavy functionality. He didn't used to be able to do that.
Oh, here we go. We got the activation of the kick, man, and there you could be able to kind of cancel through. So let's see if Brian does not take any baits. Nice EX to go ahead and get him away from him.
And I like this activation. He's going to be able to kill. This is going to kill.
Yep. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Doesn't even have to spend any extra meter, and he seals the deal. And now we are tied up at 1 round apiece here in the very first game of CPT World Warrior Midwest. Is already getting spicy.
Yeah, indeed. All right, just kind of just filling each other out back in neutral. Let's see where we go. Oh, the jump in. Got to clip a little bit.
Man, Brian is getting a lot of mileage here out of those Wagyu Damas, being able to finally land a knockdown and knock her away far enough. And that is something Lucia kind of struggles with because of the way that it bounces. She can't slide underneath it like she can other fireballs. And Brian has realized that, obviously. I'm sure he's done his homework. He's a very technical player.
Absolutely. Oh, unfortunate. Now you'll be able to get the activation and push him right into the corner. Here we go. Where are you going?
Look at this damage, and that is another buff that she got, being able to cancel those baton hits. And now stun is knocking at the door.
Oh my God, it's right there. Don't get stunned. Oh, nice
what a throw attack. And now he has to back off. Brian able to get some space here, throw out the Booger, and now he can try and work his way out of the corner. That's what he's doing slowly but surely. The Tengu Stones are draining, but it's important here that he's getting the space back and able to set something up. He might be able to lane Chocolatey out.
Indeed. There, and there we go with the check and able to take this first game. Chocolatey, #1. Let's go.
Yes, first game going in his favor. It was a really opportune moment for him to check, like you said, and get the big counter hit combo there to seal the deal. That was all he needed. You know, players of this caliber, they don't have a lot of errant hits like that where they might, they might get a counter hit stand jab or a counter hit crouch short or something. It doesn't lead to anything. Players that make it this far in the CPT World Warrior event, they know to confirm those, and that's why he was able to get that big clutch out win there.
Indeed. Okay, I like a little bit of the jump out because you know he was going to be able to kind of get a decent combo out of that. Still got the slide, still got the corner position. Just kind of, now he's trying to see if he can be able to kind of set up fireball shot here.
Oh, good conversion there off the lights, and Chocolatey steals a turn back. Brian was a little nervous there about the EX wake-up DP. We've already seen it once, so he was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Now it doesn't fall for the shim, and we're back to mid-screen.
And there, that double jump, just trying to see if he'd be able to kind of fade it out.
Oh, that early crouch spears. Wasn't going to let him get away with a late jumping attempt again. Oh, he's going to get flipped. I think he might be dead.
Oh, he might be able to. Oh, okay, he spins the bar.
Okay, he ran out of V-Games.
DPs.
Yep. He had risked it all anyways. And you know, honestly, it's not a terrible trade. You already had Tengu Stones activated. If he landed that DP, he was going to steal the round back and win. So it's not a terrible option. You know, show it to him early. Maybe you can play a little more conservative there on out.
Indeed. Okay, nice foot. Oh my God, again.
Oh, that crouch pierce, he's so ready. So ready. And the stun is mounting. Brian has to be careful here.
Yes, he also gets split by a fireball there. Just wait it out. And man, the way Tay is playing it right now is just kind of playing real patience. Doesn't want to like super overextend.
And you know, that's really something to mention about Tay as a player, right? You know, everybody knows him as the Mika. Everybody knows him as like this crazy, just absolutely very chaotic player. but he knows how to play a good fireball game, and he's not afraid to do that.
All right. Oh, that's a clip.
Okay, what's the mix-up gonna be? He's out of Tango Stones now. He can close it out. He's only gonna have to spend 2 bars. Doesn't even. Only have to spend one.
Oh my goodness.
Brian putting a round on the board here, trying to tie it up at 1 game apiece.
All right, let's see if Tay like decides to go a little bit more aggressive. He's been navigating it well with the fireball war here, but
I really, I have to say, I really don't think letting Brian throw those Yagyu Damas is in his favor. It builds so much V-gauge on hit or block. Now, again, he has the game lead, right? But I do think he has to be a little careful about that in the long run, strategy-wise.
Man, he's just ready with those anti-airs every single time. You're not going to mix him up with these jump ins, man. It's not happening.
Okay. There's the activation, and now he gets to go for the mix. Again, he's very hesitant. He understands that Tay is willing to throw out that EXDP, but he checked the dash. Yes.
Man, that check was a little dangerous, man. I thought he was going to be able to convert off of that.
Yeah, it would have been close to dead.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to neutral here, throwing out these fireballs. Tay doing what he can to navigate this space here and get in to actually try and start frame trapping, trying to press Oro, but Brian is not giving it to him.
Yeah, and Brian's being a little selective with the fireballs now, knowing that he may accidentally build up that feed gauge.
I have to wonder if EX Run could have punished the EX Chicken Feed on block. Oh, he was absolutely going to super through that, but no such luck.
He was.
Punishable! Brian was scared of the baton, and it's gonna be it anyways. EX Spinner to close it out, and that is 2 games up for Chocolatey.
Man, like I said, man, like Tay was talking earlier, he was like, man, this guy's been my demon a little bit lately, but man, this Lucia pick is really working out for Tay right now.
It is.
Now, the whole big thing is, let's see how Brian actually goes through and adjusts. And that's the one thing that I know that he is capable of doing. So I'm very excited to see this 3rd game and see what happens.
Yes, like we said, he is a very studious, very technical player. He pays attention to habits and decisions, and in a 1st to 3, he will have the opportunity to adapt here, but will Tay even give him the benefit of the doubt to try and breathe and gather that strategy?
Nah, he's like, he smells blood. He's going in. That's the high as hell. Oh my God, I thought he had the conversion. Oh, take a
chicken feet. Oh, he didn't cancel it all the way. Tay with
excellent blocks. And way to take the throw too, like doesn't have to deal with too much. The D reversal as well to kind of get rid of that time. Barely got out with a straight. Oh, that kind of hurts.
Yes, this is good damage. End it with the heavy DP. All right, and now we see Brian is starting to adapt a little bit. Is the XDP gonna come? Nope, not yet. Oh, he dropped.
Oh, that drop. Oh, unfortunate. Still got to be able to cancel. Got to make him guess.
The nerves are tense here. Yes, that is it. The random baton in neutral, and that is such a huge buff for her. Being able to cancel out of it into sequential special moves is so important for her.
Oh my God, the check. It's wild. Wake up, play this on. And that corner, once again, just putting Brian in the corner, man. This is match point right now, and Tay is smelling blood.
Yeah, really, it's been the tell of the entire match. Tay has put him in the corner and not let him escape for 85% of it. Brian's been fighting for his life. Oh, that's might be it.
Yeah,
I think he's dead.
Oh, he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead. No drops. Oh, he's still alive, but he still gets hit.
Yep. The stand medium kick, the round ender. No better button to finish it out for Lucia. El Chocolatey takes it 3-0.
Man, that was a wild, clean 3-0, man.
Yeah.
Man, Tay's put in the work, sets himself up to win his finals.
Yeah, it's, you mentioned, right, that he's felt that Brian has been his bracket demon for a while. Or maybe not even necessarily bracket demon. I'm sure they run into each other a bunch online. But it is clear that Tay put in the homework. Right. Studying Brian, studying against Oro, figuring out how he can best approach this match with Lucia, and it looked like he had that dissected and figured out, without any sort of second doubt on his confidence.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, like out of the way he really played that, man, is really ridiculous. So, like, I'm definitely excited to see what he does in winners finals.
For sure.
And yeah, with the winners finals, he set himself up for like some really good points that he's going to be able to get out of this World Warriors tournament. I kind of want to go ahead and talk about that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like the first place ends up getting 50 points, and second place gets 40, third 35, 4th, 30, 5th, 25, at 7th place, they all get 20 points. So right now, like, set himself up. He's in top 4 right now, looking pretty good. But we got the next match up here going up against Justakid and Realistic. Realistic, man. I'm excited to see Realistic play.
Yeah, you don't see Ibuki a lot these days, even though they gave her some pretty significant buffs this most recent patch. Most importantly, her Shuriken is, again, +2 on block. You know, they had really kind of really cut it off at the legs beforehand and made it -2. And, you know, if she wanted to make you guess, she had to have the EX meter for it. Now that's not the case. Now, obviously, that's to try and compensate for the universal buff to all characters defensively being V-Shift. So she has some of that offensive firepower back that helps her really, you know, put somebody in the blender and make them just, their brains scattered and they can't guess right, left, right, up, down, whatever. So she's really making waves again. You know, you see players like Realistic. We've seen a little bit from Shien here and there. And also, notably, I want to mention Cuz Lightyear, another super strong Ibuki player. But again, like you were mentioning with Realistic, we are going to see, interestingly enough, actually using the bomb V-Trigger. V-Trigger 1, not V-Trigger 2.
Yeah, a lot of the Ibukis I've been seeing. Yeah, a lot of the Ibukis I've been seeing have been going back to that V-Trigger 1 well. So I'm definitely seeing how Jack is going to deal with the bomb setups. You know they're coming.
Yeah, and thinking about Jack, you know, he is a player that he can play really patiently, but whenever I fight him, whenever I watch him play, I think a lot about the speed with which he plays. He makes decisions very quickly. He has a game plan. You know, he has a basic ABC game plan, and then for all of those decisions, if something deviates slightly, he has 3 other decisions for those to branch off of. And so I suspect that against a character like Ibuki that plays really like hectic and chaotic and, you know, makes it a little bit difficult for you to take a second to think, I suspect he is going to be able to stifle that pretty well, or even match the pace. And we are getting ready to get into the next match. We can ready up.
All right.
And as we are getting ready to head into this second match, guys, I just want to remind everybody, if you use !Matcherino in the chat, you can go to the donation page. Now, again, great ups to all of you guys. The codes have been used up. That's the primary goal. We always want that first. We've got $164, almost $165 in there, but you guys can still donate directly. You can still do sponsor quests, all that stuff, and you've watched enough tournaments. You know how it works. If you have a little bit of extra scratch, please consider donating to make sure that outside of points, these players also get a little bit of money to, you know, maybe order some Uber Eats, maybe buy themselves, you know, an anime statue, whatever they want to do with it. It's important that they are felt appreciated for the hard work and the great show they're putting on.
Absolutely, man. It's some decent scratch that's on the line, man. I want to give a big shout out to CJ Mack throwing in that $100.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what a big god. All right, we are into this. Justakid versus Realistic Game 2 here. And already starting out utilizing that incredibly oppressive stand medium kick from Jury. Arguably the best normal in the game. Crazy good.
Man, that button is oppressive. Like, I just, man, you got to deal with it so much. Like, it just,
All right, already down to nearly, okay, that's gonna be it. Closes it out with the EX Fuha. And in 26 seconds, Justakid takes that first game. Basically a perfect.
Okay. What did the time go? We were just talking about just the stand medium kick, and already the round's over. Like, what?
Right. Okay, they're utilizing a little bit of that meter, but Justakid not biting there, just willing to play it patient, not overextending, trying to press when it wasn't his turn, and found the right moment to get a good chunk of damage. They're already almost at a 50% life lead.
Yeah, man. It's so fast that Jack is like taking care of these rounds here. Okay, Realistic is trying to be able to get a little bit of a good punish there.
Now we are seeing Realistic utilize that crouching medium punch from Ibuki, right? One of her best pokes is all really strong counter poke. That's going to be to combat that stand medium kick from Jury. But so far, Justakid has him in the corner with V-Trigger active. This is a bad spot if you are Realistic.
Oh my goodness, man. Can't even activate at this point because you got chipped on the deck.
Exactly. Okay.
You got no hit.
Is all it takes. Oh, there it is. I talked about that. Justakid is not afraid to bust out. He is willing to match that chaos. He is that kind of player. First game goes to him.
Indeed, man. And it was a good time for him. It was a calculated EX reversal. You didn't really have that much like to lose. You're still going to technically be alive. You might have lost a lot of life, but you know, man, you still would be alive if if it doesn't hit. But man, taking a risk was smart though.
Storing up there is Justakid, and that's something that I think against actually Ibuki, if she doesn't have EX meter, this is a strong strategy for Jury. You know, because without EX, you don't really get punished hard from like full screen for storing up. You just take one kunai, that's it. Who cares?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, that's fine. You can deal with it. Because right now, you locked in this corner. You really can't do that much. So,
oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that was a heck of a V-skill. It kind of pushed him way out. But Jackets really want to make sure he stays in this corner, doesn't get too much out of it. You're gonna have to beat me. You're gonna have to beat me with V-trigger in order to.
Yep. Okay. Getting a good chunk of chip damage and pushing back there out of the neutral. Okay, there's the activation. Slide into bomb. It is silly.
Mix time.
Oh, he wasn't ready with an OS. Oh, gotta have those. And now it's done. Now, luckily, he has basically tied up the life lead, right? But he still has to worry here.
Indeed.
One hit confirm is gonna be game over.
Yeah, Jack is definitely willing to spend that meter in order to make sure he cashes out, get this round, and take this lead. He only spends one because he's
a little greedy, maybe.
Just a little, but maybe he feels like he still has the high ground, Anakin.
Oh, he for sure does. He is absolutely Obi-Wan in this situation, but he closes it out. Realistic going down another round here, and is on the verge of going down 2-0 here in winner's semis. He has to try and tighten it up and figure out a way to get past that stand medium kick of Jury.
The jump in, man. Neutral jump is able to kind of just clip him, get a full conversion and another full first setup. We're waiting it out. Oh my god, he's just running into so many different places.
Oh, he dropped it! Okay, this is a big punish, and this could be really disastrous. Oh, but he's ready. He knows these setups.
Good lord!
That is it, dead. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
More than enough damage on deck.
Oh
Justakid going up 2-0 over Realistic here in this winner's semifinals.
Man, it's unfortunate for Realistic to be able to just get that. He just got clipped at the last minute and ended up costing him the entire match. He was ran into quite a few buttons on that round too. So hopefully be able to kind of like a little bit more patient.
Yeah, but it's tough, right? You know, as you're losing rounds and games, and you know, a lot of times it comes down to these micro decisions. You know, you make one wrong guess, or he makes the correct guess defensively, right? And fighting a character like Jury, who has this very much like guerrilla warfare style, this hit and run style of play, it's frustrating to feel like you can't, like you want to press the issue, you want to make something happen. It's like, if I can just get this one hit, I know I can mix him up, but oftentimes that's not the case, and that's what we're seeing here.
Alright, gets grabbed, and once again, impressive with that medium kick. Right now, the life lead is like really even a little bit in Jack's favor, but man, right now, like, you just need a little bit. There's the crush count, almost there. No conversion, though. Yeah,
no uppercut. Okay, backing off. Oh, still got clipped, and with V-trigger active, this is way more damage than it should have been. Oh man, this is tough. He has V-skill store too, so if you get the knockdown, it's even more dangerous.
Oh my god, perfect time, the EX reversal, man.
Oh, and the frame trap, that's what I talked about. The V-skill was locked and loaded. You have to be careful when you're going to try and challenge afterwards.
Alright, back throw. Now Jack is gonna make you take these throws. He's gonna throw you, he's gonna take them.
Alright,
good
damage here.
Be a little more worried about that. But here we go. Man, there's the damage, but man, Jack once again is able to get a check.
Okay, nice. There we go. Okay, he's got a little bit of a life lead here. Good forward throw. There's the plus frames. He's pushing him to the corner here, but Jack isn't even scared. He takes that opportunity. The long range dash of Jury, the fast dash of Jury. Okay. Is he gonna be able to actually get a positive mix? No, he blocks it. All right, he's still in his face. He's in a good position here, but is he going to be able to close it out? This is not easy.
Not at all. Oh, the overhand. Oh, my God. That fireball is canceling it out. And now it's just dangerous mode. You can't get... Oh.
That could have been it. Wow. Okay.
Walks under, gets the jab.
Yeah. The stand medium punch on the other side, that was enough for Realistic to take that round. And now this could be a little bit of momentum to breathe some wind in his sails, but, you know, who knows if Jack is actually going to give it to him. A little bit of a misstep there. This is good damage.
You gotta guess, yeah. Of course, you're not gonna be able to take that corner side. Anti-air, you're staying locked in, man.
There's the ex-Fuha, get out of jail. Yep. All right, and then that back throw. That back throw has just been so deadly. Jack landing it in so many opportunities, stealing time back, stealing space back in neutral to get that back throw, and then control the corner.
All right, let's go to the V reversal.
Ooh, big crush counter. Oh, look at this combo. Okay.
Conversion, man.
Yeah.
Combo, dog.
Stays. Okay. Throws that out. No cross up. Stays in front here. Still applying pressure, but Realistic is willing to just kind of hold down back, block it out here. And now we're probably going to see a slide and activate here. There it is.
There it is.
Is that a real punish?
Did he do it? No.
Oh, no, it's not a real punish. And then he
oh.
gets the mix. I absolutely, my face is all messed up. I thought something else was going to happen. And next thing I know, he's on the other side. He's restood. This is that super pivotal moment here. I respect the attempt there, but look at the side switch. Absolutely no way you can see that.
Like that bomb animation, it gets on my nerves. You can barely see anything. Like
the smoke and the explosion. Oh, tried to punish there. He wasn't. Now that situation right there, when you block the light pinwheel, a lot of players or a lot of people might not know this. If you block it standing, they're -3, so you have to punish with the light if you have a 3-frame. But if you block it crouching, they're actually -8, so you get a bigger punish. But it's difficult to judge because the actual block stop on it is so slow, or it's so low rather. It recovers very quickly. Oh, look at this! God. He's styling.
Man, Jack once again, man.
Damn.
On match point. He's just. I'm telling you, man. Like I've been calling this man Jam lately. He's not a kid anymore. It's like,
no,
he's not a kid.
He is a grown-ass man. We saw him single-handedly win for the Midwest, the Combo Breaker exhibition. He qualified for Capcom Cup at the CPT online qualifier earlier this year. He is showing everybody that he has grown.
Exactly. This is just nothing but extra credit for him. Having too much fun.
Spacing out that stand roundhouse very well.
That's gonna hurt.
Good damage. And he has a full stock of bar, too. Whenever he gets the next big hit confirm, it can go right into super for a nearly game-winning scenario.
Exactly. It's realistic. He's trying to just keep his space so he doesn't give him the chance.
And what's tough here, too, is... Oh, there it is. I don't think this is going to kill, but it is a huge chunk of damage. Okay, there's the activation.
Now, we got to make him guess. He got hit.
All right, there's the other bomb. Okay, he's got a chance. This is still not in his favor. The finally has the life lead, and there's no meter, and the whiff punish. No, well, actually, no. Let me correct myself. That was a spacing trap, but it was still brilliant. Absolutely thinking 3 steps ahead there is realistic, and he earned that round.
Man, realistic is trying to take this one round at a time, getting it back. Every time Jack has been on match point, like lately, he's just been like kind of ratcheting it up and get the mix up. There's the conversion we're looking for.
Oh man, but right back at you into EX Fuha, the early cancel too. So probably gonna be able to build up another full stock of V-Trigger by the time this match is done, but maybe not. Look at the damage. Okay, going in here.
Timely. Man, that life lead is substantial now. So now we're just sitting and waiting. See how realistic plays this one. Nice reversal. Get off me.
Yes.
Get him off me.
And now he almost has another gauge of V-Reversal as well, so he has 2 left, and now no more V-Trigger for Justakid. This is a very advantageous spot for realistic. Oh, you got flip it again. But he's got to worry about all that EX bar. Okay, get out of dodge.
Oh, no!
That's enough! The last hit. He was playing so well, and in what, against most other characters, probably wouldn't get punished for that float. But Jury has that long-reaching jump-heavy kick and has the good mobility speed to catch that and punish it. What great awareness there.
I'm looking at it again. It was just unfortunate, man. He just got clipped. He thought he was going to be able to kind of get the get something off there after the whip jump in, but man, Jack just clipped him.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was really great awareness there for the chase down from Justakid, but realistic, really, it wasn't a bad option. I think.
No.
He tried to get a little antsy there. I think he actually got counter hit right at the end.
Right.
So if he would have just kept his hands to himself and just held down back, it would have been okay. But that was winners. That was winners. So he's still got a chance. He's only brought down to the losers bracket, but that is going to be it for his winners run. So we have our winners finals decided. It will be Chocolatey versus Justakid. A tale as old as time. Yes, we've seen it a million billion times in Midwestern tournaments.
Yes, indeed. Jack has definitely had the number of the last couple of matches that they've gone against. There was actually one at Intel last year, and then this one here.
Yep.
Like with the with CPT, the qualify.
Yeah.
That was a great grand final as well. So I'm definitely excited to see how this winners finals goes.
Yes, and what match do we have coming up next?
Yeah, man, we're going straight into the losers round 3. We're getting Hitman up in here, going up against Narukami.
All right, now I have to say I'm going to do my best to be unbiased. Hitman is one of the very best from my state, Ohio. He has been such a strong, stalwart bison from the Midwest and really in the country. You know, early on, before COVID happened, he was traveling heavy. He was traveling all over the country, really putting in work. He's done well up in New York, where he's from originally. He's done well. He's done well out west. He's done well in Midwestern tournaments, down at CEO. Wherever he's been, he has done well. He's really been a tried and true bison main. He hasn't switched characters. He really believes in that character and is really, I really do think, is a master.
Yeah, even if other people have like stopped, like believing in bison, man, this is one of the guys that's just stuck with it. And a lot of those times when you stick with a character, man, it pays off in the long run. So.
Yeah, for sure. And up against Narukami, which somebody who, if you are from the western part of the country, you are well aware of them. Very strong Ibuki. Most recently did really, really well at Texas Showdown earlier this year. Notably, actually beating Brian F. They, I think it was for maybe like second or third place. Unfortunately, Narukami did end up losing to maybe it might have been Punk, I think. But nevertheless, played very, very well. And again, is another person that has stuck by Ibuki for as long as I know. I don't know that he's had any other characters. I'm sure he's maybe got a pocket or something, but I think Ibuki has been his main. So I'm very excited for this match. These are going to be a character that is kind of rising back from the depths of being nerfed pretty hard to a character that has been basically very strong since the beginning of Street Fighter V. So watching these two match up should be a very, very exciting, high tense match.
Indeed. So yeah, man, we're waiting for the players to go ahead and get ready up in a second. Going back into the back of the queue, we're gonna get it going.
Yes, sir. And I just want to remind everybody, there are 112 strong of you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching this incredible World Warrior Midwest 1 event with us. But please get it out on your socials. Let everybody know on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. Xanga,
MySpace.
You know, anything and everything. Let your Tamagotchi know.
Man,
we need people to get in here.
The aim,
aim.
Bust out that Netscape.
Yep, Skype. Let everybody
Skype
know.
is still a thing, though. A lot of people don't use it, but Skype is still a thing. All right.
But we need more people in here. We need everybody to watch these super hype matches. We are going to bring another one to you guys again in Hitman versus Narukami.
Yeah, man, we are running it back once again with an Ibuki on the deck, but we got, man, Hitman's Bison. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yes, for sure. You know, when I think of Hitman's Bison, one of the first things that comes to mind is air-to-air conversions. He reminds me a lot of Problem X, one of the very best in really making it pay when you try and jump at him from the air, you know, if you're trying to neutral jump, whatever it is. So I suspect we might see some pretty crazy combos like that from him.
Oh my goodness, a check, and you're not teleporting behind me, you're getting in this corner.
Interesting, using V-Skill 2. I guess it's not a bad choice, right? You know, you aren't really going to be using V-Skill 1 against Ibuki. Her kunai is a little bit too quick, and I think it would still lose to EX kunai. I'm not sure about that.
Right, yeah.
But nevertheless, using V-Skill 2 is an interesting choice. Oh, big conversion there on the 6-piece. All right, and now this is looking grim, spacing that out with that V-Skill, and there's the activation. It is party time for Hitman.
Come on, you know what's going on. This time he doesn't go for it. A lot of Bisons like to go for it. Now forward, he gets clipped. It's dead. This is dead.
Now that is something that I really think of when it comes to strong Ibuki players, utilizing that V-Trigger 2 as a whiff punish, not just in combos, utilizing it to punish normals, specials, whatever it is, jump attempts. That is how you know this, like, that player knows their character. Look at the damage!
Man. Oh,
there it is.
Sir, he guessed right.
Show me what you got. Look at the damage here, too, and you are stuck in this meaty pressure, racking up all this chip damage. You got to hold all of it. And
oh, my God.
Is the spacing trap to
I want to be free.
No, nah. Do you know this man? He is the dictator. He rules the world. He is the leader of Shadowloo.
And he keeps coming back from the dead.
Yeah, you thought you killed him? Nah, homie.
You thought the patches killed him? Nah, son. Nah, son.
All right, there's
right up in there.
Yes, there's the meaty pressure, and now using the X Cycle Blast to push him out of the mid-screen. Hitman here taking control of the stage, trying to push to the corner, but that big V-Skull takes up so much space.
Indeed.
Another
Once again, just let me get it again. Oh, and now we got a low forward activation right up into the combo. Able to get the side. Oh, he's going in for a mix. Still staying in front. Oh my God, Tekken.
Shimmy. Oh, the side switch. So lucky didn't get that conversion here. There's the throw tech, was aware. Knew that was going to be the obvious option there. And there's sit down, get dunked.
Oh no.
This could go south real quick.
Not like this. Please.
Oh, the frame trap. He didn't believe. He can chip out. Oh no, he could have chipped. Oh, and the classic. That is the Hitman special. If you have ever run in an Ohio bracket or played in an online tournament, you have gotten hit by that. I don't care if you say you haven't, you're lying.
Exactly.
That is the special.
Yeah,
my dude, Hitman.
There's no way you didn't get hit by that. You gotta hold that. Man, put up a wall of fire in front of your face and then just kicks you.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
That's like the heat wave in the desert. You see the illusion, like, what is that? What's going on? And then you just eat the knee press. You just eat the knee press right to the face. And Ibuki's like 110 pounds. She's dead. She's just dead.
Hey, we're not talking about life leads here. We're talking about actual death.
All right, Hitman here taking the first game here, fighting his way out of the corner. Narukami immediately taking back that space though with a forward dash. You're trying to keep him caged. There's the jump attempt and there's the big conversion there off the counter hit. Oh, the shimmy.
God, Tekken 2, man. Come on, he's staying in front. Oh, man, it's done.
I should be able to kill here. Yep, more than enough damage.
Yep, absolutely. Spend all the kunai. Throw everything. All the knives.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, big whip punish there, yeah.
Oh, and a cross-up, man.
Ooh, tried to go for some tricky stuff. There is a big whiff punish.
Oh, he tried to catch him. With the down forward.
And this is actually a really good situation. And there, I talked about that. Look at all that damage off of an air-to-air. The hell attack in the air. He is so good at that. And this is a really great spot for him to be in because that means he's only going to get one kunai. Or not one kunai, one shuriken. He's not going to get two. Yeah, just chill. Look at the V-shift.
The V-shift gets the jump in, another air-to-air, and a throw.
Forward throw. He is in control. He's got one hand on the wheel. He's chilling with his shoes off. He is driving slow. He is having a good time here, looking to go up 2-0 here against Narukami.
Man, he's looking at his cape, man. It's red, just nice and beautiful, just flowing in the wind.
Oh, yeah, dude. You know, that thing probably cost like $300,000 to make.
I'm saying, man.
The finest linen. Yes, sir.
What is that, leopard?
It's leopard. It's leopard for sure. All right. Oh man, big damage off of that EX scissor tip.
Man, it's impressive right now. He's just getting whatever button he can get, man. That's just Spice's game in general. So like, this is what they got to deal with.
Just controls neutral so well. Oh, I love stealing that turn back there with that dash too. Oh, there it is. No punish. I love that.
And you just block it. Man, Hitman is making sure.
Look at the damage too. There's all that chip damage. There's the plus frames. He takes his turn back. The forward throw will seal the deal. Something I want to note that Hitman is exceptionally good at, and he's putting on display here throughout this match. And I guess if you want to be a successful high-level Bison player, you have to do this. He is so good at picking you apart with Bite Life. He is not afraid to, do these block strings, to chip at you with these pokes, these low forwards, the stand medium punch, the crouch medium punch, whatever it is. Because then when he finally gets that hit, what would normally be, maybe 180 damage conversion is suddenly a 250 or 300 damage conversion. Next thing you know, you're one hit away from dying.
Indeed. A lot more jump ins is coming.
Yes, you can tell he's getting impatient.
Indeed. Like, it's one of those things, you're trying to take advantage of the fact that Meissen has suspect anti-airs, but man, right now, just Hitman is just really just being patient. He doesn't have to really super overextend, especially when you got the game. But you don't want to stay too lax. Here you go. You got the V-shift wave with the fully convert.
Man, that was a really good attempt at a conversion there off the kunai from Narukami, and it would have been a great situation. He could have gotten another V-trigger, but just the defense and the unfortunate drop there at the end.
That's fine though. You're able to take the side switch, hit the corner, and now put his own level of pressure. Push himself right back in it.
That jab was so risky. And look at the defense. They're backdashing at just the right time. He flips out of the light pressure so he doesn't have to worry about a tick throw. Okay, he does get whip punished here. He's still on the ropes here, but he's got so much meter stock that this could easily go south.
Indeed. was to be able to try to get a hit and like to see if he can convert.
Oh, look at this!
Oh my!
Okay, stealing a turn back there. Okay, when is the activation gonna come? There it is. Oh, he's dead!
He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, doesn't even have to spend all of his cash. That will do it, and now Hitman is 1 round away from stealing this 3-0 over Narukami.
Yeah, you gotta keep that 33.33% of your money in your pocket. So that was a really good conversion there.
Yes.
Oh
man, didn't even want to convert. He's like, nah, screw that.
He's like, nah, bro.
The pinch snap.
Exactly.
Narukami trying to chase down there, but he's so ready. He's so ready. His reactions, you know, a lot of people might not know this. Hitman he's a bit older. He's like in his 40s, but his reactions are so on point.
Man, you would have fooled me. I'm like 40. What?
Yeah, yeah.
Young man reactions he got, and that is it.
Look at that.
That is it.
Yes. Hitman takes it 3-0 over Narukami. Clinical. And here we see this great situation here. He was down and almost out, but he catches him on the trip guard with that stand medium punch. And with all the V-trigger in the world and the EX bar to back it up, that is more than enough. And now we're going to see this closing sequence here. Closes it out with that low forward into the Psycho Flame.
Just so clean. So
clinical.
Clean. So ready.
Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Goodness. Man, if you're a Bison player, man, make sure you're taking notes. Take all the notes
absolutely. Like I said, you know, when you think of like American Bison players, you think of Dr. African, you think of Tanashi, you think of you think of Booker, Tampa Bison, right?
Yeah.
Hitman is absolutely right up there with those guys. He just hasn't been traveling to that same extent for that long. But if you run into him online, you're like, who the hell is this Bison? This dude's OD.
Like, why do I gotta deal with this dude?
Yes.
Why? Why?
He's from my state. I gotta fight that dude all the time. It sucks. He's been like a training partner for 3 years, and it's like I'm blessed because now I know the Bison matchup. But it's like Jesus Christ.
Like I don't want to learn the Bison matchup again with you. I already know it enough, man. Stop beating me up. Good Lord.
Okay, and now we have the last match here in loser's side, and that is going to be Toplin versus Pokey.
Oh
now,
man, Pokey. Ugh.
Yes, Pokey is a name that certainly over the last year you have become aware of, whether that is through a grudge match with him and Stack Bradford, whether that is through his exceptional performances at Frosty Fausting, CEO, Texas Showdown.
Yep.
Mind you, he's only been playing the game for like about 2 years.
That's
and
it.
He is already this strong. He is killing it, and he is proving that he's dedicating himself to this game. He's taking it seriously. And he's in top 8 here at the CPT World Warrior Midwest 1. He made top 8. And I have seen so many people try and discredit him. And it's like, I get it, you know.
Why?
It's just like, you know, it's like he uses a character like Falcon, you know, people want to get salty because they lose to him, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, you cannot, this dude's work ethic and his knowledge of his character, if you think Falk is that easy, it's your fault for not picking her. That's on you. That's on you. Give this dude his flowers. He is earning the respect that he is deserved.
I definitely respect the guy. So.
Absolutely.
You definitely need to be joined in on that boat because that is a good boat to be on when you like seeing Pokey play. So I'm definitely excited to see these players come through. And while you guys are waiting for that match to come up, please make sure you guys hit up the match arena. We are currently at 165.70.
Great.
Make
So
sure
we're
you guys
over
hit that
165. Yeah,
I'd like to hear that.
If we could get to 200 guys, that's only $35 more. There's 140 of you in here. Literally, if everybody in here just gave $1, actually, if everybody in here just gave 50 cents, 50 cents,
50 cents,
50 cents, we would be more than enough. Yeah, less than 50 cents, but we'll say 50 cents. Right. That's easier than doing the math. It'd probably be more like 30 cents. But the point is, if you give less than $1, we could get over $200 to make sure that these players are taken care of, and they feel a little bit of extra reward outside of just the points for getting into this top 8 and for winning this bracket. So we have Toplin going with Fong versus Pokey. You know him, the tried and true Falk of the Midwest, really of the country. He's the only Falk in the country that really plays like this.
Yeah, indeed. There you go, Toplin, man. He's trying to set up with these poisons. Already got the poison set up, man. Great anti-air, man. Already. He's ready for it.
Now, what do you think of this match, JB? Like, this matchup between these characters, who do you think wins?
I am not 100% sure, actually, who ends up winning this, but I know one thing is that Fong is a character that definitely likes to see if they can shut up shot with poison and kind of see if they can, like, zone you out and oppress you. But here's the thing. Fong is the same way. So they kind of, like, cancel each other out, in my opinion. with some of the things they could do. But here we go. Now, gotta be
Oh,
careful in
he
this
tried.
situation.
Oh,
no.
he dropped the follow-up. No combo. Oh, there's a bad
that's a big
activation.
punish.
But that's actually not a terrible punish. That's okay. He
Yeah,
gets to
it
play
is.
a little more
Yeah.
crazy here. All right, Toplin was
that's
able to
pretty good
close that out, but
Yeah.
that wasn't a terrible punish. That is
Not at
something
all.
that is something that Fong kind of struggles with, right? Only from certain ranges, he basically only gets sweep, depending on the frame data. So, Falk can really take advantage of that. I'd ask you the question. I think Falk wins this matchup, but it is tough because Fong is a character that's like, who knows how to fight Fong well. Oh,
Indeed.
drop the follow-up here. That could have been a ton of damage, but he's still in an okay position here.
Indeed. Yeah, and I also actually agree with you. I was also thinking like, well, Falk can be able to kind of cancel out what Kong wants to do as far as like his owning situation.
Okay.
And yeah, got the EX reversal going through.
Damn,
This is gonna convert. Now you gotta
This is
guess.
party time. Oh, the instant overhead. That is something you do have to worry about. Doesn't matter if you have a one-button DP, if you are not on your reactions, or not even reactions, you can't react to that. If you aren't in your awareness and your read against an instant overhead, anybody will get hit by it. I think Pokey has had some good decisions here. We've seen he's trying to utilize that downward angled shot to blow up the coward crouch. He just hasn't found the right spacing. So I'm looking for him to adjust his spacing here a little bit in neutral so that he can get that kind of opportunity to blow up the coward crouch.
Indeed. And speaking of that coward crouch, it's got to be the most annoying like
Oh my
plus frame
God.
situation you got to
Right?
deal with.
Oh, and look at that jump medium kick from Falk there doing work. Nice, that's a good trade. Another
Man,
good trade.
Once again.
Now he's got V-Trigger. The next hit is going to hurt. It's going to lead to a good Oki situation. There it is.
Oh, here we go. There is the big crush counter. Now we're going to set it up.
Hold
Goes
those
for
plus
me.
frames. Oh, and you're right back in there. Right, that's fine. But he doesn't have V-Trigger anymore. He's got a little bit of EX gauge. But oh, that's going to be dead. Doesn't even have to spend all the bar. You nailed it, JB. Pokey taking that first round and maybe waking up a little bit, figuring out the ranges he wants to play at.
Indeed. Oh my goodness, you're getting shot. Now he's trying to be able to get away from dealing with air-to-airs. He tried to do a couple air-to-airs of his own, but every time it's been getting clipped by Toplin. But now he's like kind of getting in there. He's kind of playing away, playing a little more patient.
Oh my God, those downward angle shots are so good.
Man, and canceling out the poisons, just putting them in the corner. Here we go. We got some Toplin action though.
Oh, the V-shift. Oh, he still got clipped. He V-shifted at the wrong time.
That is a stun waiting to happen.
This is a lot of damage. Is he gonna cancel into super? Oh, that's smart. Yep, decide to save it. Yeah, what do you do? Oh, just chipped her out.
Yeah, I agree with the chip out, but it's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, and that was a really interesting sequence because she would have died even if she V-shifted.
Right.
Because that was in the corner, the poison balls were going to fall on her. That was actually great awareness and a great setup there for Toplin.
Indeed. It was very interesting that he decided not to go straight into the CA. He just wanted to go ahead and see if he'd be able to save his bar, but still ended up spinning anyway.
I respect that strategy. That's honestly, it's good awareness, and it's, you're at least trying for it, right? Wow, that crouch
anti-air.
Yes.
It's so good.
So good. Oh, he tried just out of range here and only has one more activation left here. Gonna go for the throw bait with it. Nope. Getting zoned out here and now he's out. Able to spend that last bit, get a good chunk of damage here, but this is still a huge hill to climb here for Pokey.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to be able to see.
Oh, this is good damage. Good damage. Hold those plus frames.
Activation. Anti-airs, and now we wait it out.
Okay. Oh,
there we go.
Wow. Okay, he's got it. He's out of V-Trigger, though. Alright, backing off here, letting his space. This is still an okay spot for Pokey.
Yeah, indeed. You can kind of like jump over certain
Yep,
certain
do the low
fireballs.
shot. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, the clip!
Oh, so smart. Using that shotgun blast to throw him off guard. Caught him at the right time when he threw out the long poison balls, and Pokey steals that away. I love the patience from him there. He never believed he was out of it. He knew he had more seconds to kill. He still had life. He wasn't dead yet, and it paid off for him in the end. Pokey tying it up in one game apiece.
Oh my God. god, that was just so timely, man. Not something that I did not see coming right there.
Ooh, errant confirmed there, big punish, getting the knockdown here, and now here's the mix. There's a knockdown again. Okay, big punish right back at you. No hit confirmed though into the EX swing.
Yep.
Oh, there. Oh, he got hit by the other ball. That was weird.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, I like the reset.
Yeah.
Oh, big jump in. That's fine.
Yes. Like those jump ins that Pokey's putting together.
Not
that stun bar is so close. Oh!
Down medium kick. Toplin getting anxious. They're trying to go for the, you know, kind of the, what do I want to say? The pressured confirm with that low, like the sweep into the activate. Everybody does it, right? And Pokey called it out.
There we go.
Tried to make it safe, but he doesn't get the big punish. Still, man.
Not the punish that he ended up getting a couple rounds ago with that.
Right. There's the knockdown, and now back to the zoning game. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yes.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Use that to be able to get out the corner. Now you got to reset the neutral and play again. Where you at?
Oh, man,
you got hit.
Into it. That was sick. What a conversion there.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is enough. Toplin, man, really making the most off of that sick, meaty combo there with those 3 stand jabs. And now he's tied it up, and this is just a neck-and-neck fight.
Yes, it is, man. Definitely a slobber knocker. Oh, another big hit. Like, if you're going to throw out Fireball, you expect him to get clipped.
Pokey does have to be a little careful here. He's starting to get clipped in neutral by some of his pokes are at the wrong range. He's getting whip punish, or at least counter poke. He does have to be careful about that and maybe start throwing out lights a little bit more.
There we go. Try to use the V reversal to kind of get some of this pressure out of the way.
Oh, I like that.
And the back throw, though.
This back throw is huge. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Oh, no, my God. That's fine. What a conversion there. Toplin absolutely ready, thinking 3 steps ahead. Oh, tried again. A little bit of chip damage. He is in the lead here. Just out of range. Toplin is finding his space. Oh, he actually got clipped, and the crush counter will end the round. Pokey up 2-1 here. This is, I think, probably the most exciting match we've had. It's so back and forth. And this is loser's side. Loser of this is absolutely going to be bowing out of here super salty.
Yeah, definitely don't want to go home with like, what was that 25 points, man. You don't want to go home like that.
No.
Fight.
Pokey is fighting for his life here, trying to prove to everybody that he deserves that top 8 spot. Right, jumping in here, getting a bit of chip damage, and more importantly, getting the positional advantage back. That was a risky sweep, but you know, it paid off for him.
Indeed.
Super plus on that crouching medium kick. Oh man, look at this life dance. Look at this life lead for him. Oh, big cross. This hurts. Oh, another one. That is so,
sir.
She's dead. He's dead. Super dead. Only has to spend 1 bar. Maybe not even?
Yep, just 1.
I think he maybe could have gotten away with not spending any, but obviously better safe than sorry.
Gotta make sure sometimes. Yeah, I agree.
Especially because now you put yourself at match point. Okay, that's safe, yeah. Oh, look at the damage. Knocked him full screen. Throw out that V-skill too. Pokey just has the right. Oh, that was goofy.
And what's noticing here, like Pokey is really trying to just, you know, wait for him to come to you and see if he's gonna make a mistake.
Yep.
And there we go, another poke.
What I'm really impressed with is Pokey's that is gonna be it. I'm so impressed with his utilization of V reversals. His V reversals have been, or his V shift, excuse me. His V shifts have been so on point. And truth be told, I think that is how you deal with a character like Fong. Fong has so much quote-unquote fake stuff, so many like big gap strings that you can blow up like that, and Pokey knew. He knew. And it paid off dividends. He won that match 3-1 clean. And he moves on now. He moves on in losers.
Indeed, man. Big shout out to Toplin, man. Way to put in the work. You actually get 20 points leaving out of this tournament. So you're actually still a pretty good start. If you're trying to make that final top 8. 20 points is actually not bad because the rest of the guys, they start from 15 on under. So big shout outs to Toplin, and also big shout outs to Narukami, man, for his play against Hitman as well. So,
and it's important to note too that if you are thinking about entering some of these World Warrior events, literally everybody gets points. They absolutely, you know, it's a joke. People, they do believe in participation trophies here, but honestly, it matters. It matters. Like it matters both in the sense of like points matter, but also in the sense of like helping people feel motivated. Because especially if you're trying to get into fighting games, and you're like, you know what, I want to take this a little more seriously. It sucks to go 0-2. It doesn't feel good.
No, it does not.
If you get some sort of benefit for entering a tournament, it's like, oh, hey, you know what? That wasn't a waste of my time. And, you know, maybe I can actually learn some things from this and come back a little bit stronger next time. So if you're on the fence, exactly. If you're on the fence about this, please consider entering. You will get something for entering. And more importantly, you get the experience. Getting to fight high-level players like this in a situation where you aren't paying any money to enter, so it's at no cost to you. And you get experience against these higher-level players that is, like, invaluable to help your growth as a player and getting better and becoming more comfortable and less nervous and that sort of thing. You can't pass up these opportunities.
Yeah, indeed. So make sure you guys, if you want to sign up, make sure you go ahead and sign up. I believe the next one, the next one is in a month's time from now. So.
Yeah, right around a month. And I believe there are 5 total. There are 5 total. 5 events total. Yeah, in just a second, we'll have the slide up here, and we can take a look at the schedules. Yeah, the next one is August 27th, then September 17th, then October 1st, and then November 12th. And the way that this works, it says there that there's a regional final. Basically, as you accrue and accumulate points over these events, you are potentially seeded into a top 8 bracket. That would be on December 17th to declare the winner for this region. So if you enter into that last bracket, you get enough points, and you win the whole thing, you qualify for Capcom Cup. Indeed.
And then, like I said, there's a definitely a different caveat now that we have a actual Capcom Cup qualifier in the tournament. It's not been fully confirmed yet, so definitely take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But it'd be an interesting time to see if Justakid ends up making it to that final top 8, ends up getting into grand finals. What does that mean?
Yeah, I have to wonder if they're still going to give him points. Because I know beforehand, like when they were like in the early stages of Capcom Cup and like the qualifiers, you would have times where people that qualified for Capcom Cup would like gatekeep.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
So
that was back in the day.
Yeah, and so I wonder if like that's still a thing. Frankly, I kind of hope not, because it seems like the initiative and the intention here is for like some of the intermediate and lower level players to have a chance. So I would hope not, but we'll see. At any rate, we are moving on to the next match. This is actually one I'm super excited for. We have Brian F versus Hitman, Oro versus Bison. This is not a matchup you see every day. Let's see who will take it here, who will reign supreme in this losers semifinals match.
Yeah, man. If you guys actually end up caring, in this quarterfinals match, yeah, man. If you care about some lore, this is like the top tier of the top tier fighting against each other.
Interesting. Brian is using V-Skill 2 here, not V-Skill 1. I wonder if maybe he assumed Hitman would use V-Skill... Oh, he is using V-Skill 1.
1, yes.
So yeah, V-Skill 1 absolutely would blow up the booger, the Yagyu-dama. So that makes sense. Okay, that's good back from here. Now he gets to set up his zoning. Oh, it didn't curve back around. I thought maybe it was gonna follow him.
I thought it was gonna accidentally hit him. That would have been insane. I'm like, okay, so, what is this? There we go, man. Hitman still got activation on deck, trying to see if he'll be able to find his way to get in. But again, Brian also has full V meter.
Yeah, he's got full V trigger on deck here. Oh, but he's not even letting him get in there. Oh, no activation. Okay, this is tough.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. You have not get the full punish that you kind of want to get this round.
Okay, he's staying in there. He's dead.
Oh, he's clipped. He's clipped. There it is.
Brian taking advantage of that situation there with that down medium punch. Exceptionally long range, extended even further with V-Trigger 2. That is something that Bison is going to have to be wary of. You know, he likes to poke from long ranges, but his buttons are slow in those situations. And Oro's crouching medium punch, I think it's like 7 or 8 frames. It's relatively quick for reaching that long. And if he's got V-Trigger, that leads to, you know, a terrible situation.
Alright, Brian's kind of getting himself pushed into the corner here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, the command grab, put him in the corner. Oh, he was not able to get to throw bait.
But honestly, an important situation there for Brian to bait out that V-Trigger. Or not the V-Trigger, the V-Reversal, rather. Making him spend it. But, man, that throw did so much damage with that white light.
Man.
Oh, he screwed it up. Okay, there's no activation. I like that.
Yeah, he's trying to want to save it so you can see if you can pull off this entire game here. Oh, the air!
He tried to air throw him. Oh, no punish! Oh man, this is looking hairy for Brian. He's got to hold it. There's the activation.
Now we got the activation. And kind of just see if we can wait it out. Good V reversal, kind of pushes them off.
Ooh, I really like using the EX Psycho Blaster. And there it is. Snipes out a backdash. Kind of lucky on Hitman's opportunity, but that's what it takes sometimes.
And actually just works out in everybody's favor here, man. We're kind of a little bit even in the meter department here, so.
Yeah. Brian is the first. Oh, actually, they built the EX right around the same time. Tried to go for the air-to-air there, but no such luck. And now we see Brian here going for these neutral double jumps, trying to bait out, you know, maybe a down forward heavy punch or a knee press, whatever it is, but Hitman's not biting.
Triple jab tech, and now he's getting closer to the corner.
Oh, that stand.
Now let's see if he can. Oh my God, he's a hot man. Just use chicken feet to get out the corner and gets hit with it too. So that's important.
Yeah, we take those.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to bait it out. I have to wonder if he's going to go for that again, but use Heavy Punch for the better downward hitting hitbox. We've already seen him go for it twice.
Exactly. I'm just surprised if he wasn't able to get the conversion off of that. But yeah, there he goes. And now we store up a V skill. Here we go.
Okay, no activation yet. Hitman playing really patient here, realizing that he wants to take this first game lead. It's important to have that momentum. Oh, called him out. He does not want to deal with the activation from Brian. Oh, so smart. Oh, no.
Here it comes.
Oh, he...
Oh!
Wow.
What? Hello?
The situational awareness, now he's just chilling. He's letting Brian get a lot of space, but look at this, and that's fine.
Oh, my goodness. Man, the time is out, and he runs right into the punch, man. Wow, Hitman. Takes the first game off of that.
His patience and his game plan, he sticks to his game plan. Very rarely are you able to shake him as a competitor. You know, some players, I guess not even some players, generally what you try and do when you're playing fighting games, you try and get in your opponent's head in a way that makes them deviate from whatever their strategy is. You try and shake their fundamental game plan so that you can take advantage of those weaknesses. Hitman is one of those players that it is hard to shake him. Oh man, big heavy punch DP, get off me, I don't care if I don't have any meter.
Right.
Oh, sure, thought about it.
Yeah, he did.
Throws him out of it.
You know, Hitman is looking for any type of double jump shenanigans. It's like, man, if you jump at me, I'm going to air you. It's going to happen. You're gonna have to respect me.
Brian F trying to play footsies with that back medium punch, but Hitman not letting him. Oh, that could have been a big conversion. Taking the opportunity, playing a little more offensive here as Brian. Trying to go for the crossover. No such luck. This is huge.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Oh, just out of range there. No activation. Oh, he called him out.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Give me that CA. Get the round.
That is more than enough damage. And now what's important here, too, is Brian has not even built up another full gauge of bar, so it's not even like he's at a huge meter deficit. This is still a great situation for Hitman to find himself in.
Indeed.
I have to wonder if maybe Brian F has been playing a little too much DNF Duel.
He's going in. He plays grappler normally in that game, I believe.
Yeah.
So.
To be fair, I do think this matchup is actually really hard for Oro. I think Bison kind of mauls him.
Here we go. We're able to get a little bit of a conversion there.
That was good. Good damage.
Man, he's really using the skill.
Oh, the back throw. Yep. Meaty stand roundhouse. And even if it didn't hit, what's important here is just the positional advantage. Look at all the gray damage. Look at it. Look at, oh my God, the conversion. Meaty, you got to hold that. And he's close to building up V-trigger too. Okay, this is Brian's time to shine. He's got to make this count.
And this was a good idea to put him in the corner, but man, that was EX real
Give
close.
him the chance. Okay, he's blocking the mix.
Sir.
Oh, but he dies anyway. The plus frames, the setup. He knew that he had that opportunity to close it out there with that counter hit jab. So strong.
Man, Hitman is rolling 2-0 right now, man.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. I'm trying to see like exactly what Brian can do to kind of like will himself back into this game and he's gonna go ahead and go back to character select. Trying to see if he think about it or he might switch.
He might switch. Switching is the way to go. Like, I don't think if you're thinking about changing up your strategy, I think switching is the way to go, because you can't switch up your V skill. Both V skills, like V skill 2 is kind of gimmicky outside of conversions.
Right.
It gives you access to more damage when you actually get it in a combo, right? But it makes you try and guess between high and low, and it's like very reactable. We've seen him try and go for it a couple times, and it doesn't work. But V skill 1 is gonna get blown up by Bison. He can either absorb it or he can blow it up with Psycho Inferno. I saw somebody mention that in the chat. So it's like if you want a different strategy, you have to switch characters. And Bison, or excuse me, Balrog.
Yep, Balrog.
There we go. Balrog does well
against
Bison. I think it's not like a 6-4 matchup or anything, but I think Balrog does better. I think he wins. I think he wins.
And already just starting off, man, with a tap.
Yeah.
Like, we're going in. We're gonna make sure that you're gonna respect whatever I do.
Oh, no buffer there on that down medium punch. Now, something to think about here as well with Balrog is Hitman has been doing a lot of neutral jumps. Bison players like to do that. And we see Brian go for it right there. He can input the dash, or like the dash upper, that one, or the corkscrew upper, whatever it's called. You can use that to blow up neutral jumps, and that is a very strong opportunity for Balrog to get that knockdown that he needs and close the distance. Look at all that pressure.
Ah, jeez, plus range. Crazy.
Man, but Hitman doesn't care. Doesn't matter.
Brian, trying to see you out. Big cross counter. Here we go.
God, all the way across town. There's that forward throw. And now this is what you're missing with Oro, right? You don't get this kind of explosive damage. Oh man, he got clipped. Is he dead?
No way. No way.
Not quite.
I decided not to go ahead and just didn't have enough water to spin.
Good V reversal there. Oh, that was sick! The dash. I genuinely think he did that on purpose. That was godlike.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way you just like accidentally dash for it. Nope.
Oh my god, talk about a highlight reel. Dashing through the dash punch and punishing it for the win. Hitman looking to take this 3-0 over Brian F. Hitman really just putting on a show here for everybody. Oh, and that's something to think about with him as a player too. He likes to be flashy. He likes to put on a good show for people. I know him well enough to know that. Oh, big.
Oh my goodness, just a big check.
This is looking grim. Brian is really fighting for his life out here. He's got all the meter in the world, but it's gonna take that and a miracle.
Oh, there's a duff. There's a duff. Hey, we got him Tekken.
All right, he is playing right now.
Use the V reversal. Don't have to deal with the activation probably.
Oh man, that back throw.
Oh, he got it.
That is all it takes.
Brian is staying alive. He's trying to see if he'll be able to get this game and get something on the board here.
He has to keep this momentum. That was super huge. This is your opportunity to maybe make Hitman doubt himself, maybe fatigue him a little bit, right? But man, it's gonna take all that in a prayer.
Oh man, another scissors kick just flipping him out the air here.
Hitman starting to play a little more offensive. He's being a little more buttonsy, using scissor kick more often. Oh, that's punishable. Yep.
Yep. Just a little too close.
Oh, that forward throw. The throw distance from Bison is so strong.
Nice edgy air, waiting it out, but
that back throw.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was absolutely a nightmare for Brian F. That forward throw.
Oh man,
he's on the ropes again.
Oh, got clipped again. Almost took another throw there. Whew.
And there it is. Yes.
Oh man, this kid takes it out, man.
Yep. Hitman will move on in loser's side. He is absolutely on a path of destruction, taking out players left and right. He is trying to remind everybody who the coldest Bison in the Midwest is. Woo. Oh my god, that was so sick.
That was so sick.
Sick.
That was insane, man. I still can't believe he pulled that off. There's no way he was like, oh, I did it by accident. We're not pulling the Brian F. Oh, I did it by accident here.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Sure.
Forgot about that.
Sure. Well, yeah, Brian F. and he ends up going home with 25 points under the belt. Hitman is going to instead move on, and then the next match we got coming up is going to be Realistic versus Just Pokey.
Okay, again, staying on the loser's side of things, we are going to have Ibuki versus Falk. Again, another match that you don't really see a whole lot, especially on the Ibuki side of things. Falk has become a little more common character, especially with players like Forfills and even Pokey here in the US. You know, showing that this character is really strong. Frankly, I genuinely think maybe like top 10 this season, not even joking. The buffs that she got are crazy. But on the other side of things with Ibuki is a character that we haven't seen a lot up until recently with some of the buffs. And even then, people are still kind of sleeping on her, and frankly, I don't know why. You know, maybe it's, you know, other characters can do what she wants to do easier, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's the case.
That doesn't mean she's bad. She's a good character.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of these characters in this game is good, but
yes.
Yeah, when it comes to Ibuki, like, she's definitely one of those characters that's kind of been on the forgotten plane. So hopefully be able to kind of see if Realistic has it in them to kind of get out of the slump. He ended up going 3-1 against losing 1-3 against Justakid. So hopefully be able to kind of get that through and meet Hitman over and lose the semifinal.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And I do want to remind everybody, go ahead and use the ! Match Reno in the chat. And that will bring up the Match Reno link. From there, we can see that all the codes have been used up. Thank you guys so much for that. That is the first step that we need to Match Reno success. And you would be surprised how many times people just don't claim free money. They just don't take the 15 seconds it takes to press the button, get the free money, whatever. But we've done this, so thank you, chat. But we still have more to go. I want to see that get up to $200. I know you guys have some leftover money. You know,
if you haven't just clicked those links, there's a couple of links in here. You just visit the link. You don't even have to do any follow or anything. Just do sponsor quests. Be able to at least get like at least 40 cents put into that pot. It's
every little bit helps.
How many of you guys? 134 of you guys in there. Literally, all you have to do is click on that link. Click a couple of those. Sponsor quests, and then you're done. That's it. You don't have to do anything extra. Each of y'all do that, man. That's 40 cents times 136. What is that? We're not gonna guess. Not gonna worry about it. We're gonna get to the next match.
It'd probably be around like $50, $55, something like that.
What happens? That put us over 200, right?
It would.
Just saying. Just saying.
All right, we are getting into it here. We have Realistic versus Just Pokey. I almost said Just a Pokey. Just a kid. Realistic versus Pokey. Let's get into it here. Falk versus Ibuki, and this is losers semifinals, right?
Losers quarterfinals.
Man, I've been wrong on that every single time that I've said it. I'm supposed to be a professional. All right, let's get into it.
We're having too much fun. Speaking of which, man, that was a big crush counter to start up. Speaking of fun here.
Already building up like half a bar of V gauge for Ibuki. Such an important resource for her. Needs to utilize that bomb V trigger. Oh man, and the stun is racking up. And
there it is.
Yep. That is something he has absolutely labbed. That's where a lot of Falk players get their mileage right, is character unfamiliarity. Not to say that Falk players are not like foundationally strong, but that is a strategy that you can use. You know, people don't fight that character a lot. She's got tricky stuff, but you can see that Realistic knows how to deal with that specific dive kick situation, so it's not going to catch him off guard very often, I don't think.
Option just go just for the one hit from the area, you're able to get the setup.
And you cannot V-shift that. She recovers too quickly because the kunai doesn't act as a traditional projectile. So the way V-shift reacts to it is like unconventional. Not something you can try and V-shift out of. Okay, there's the knockdown, and he does have V-trigger just about there.
Pokey's trying the best to just keep him zoned out and get away from me. I do not want to deal with any bombs. And here's a flag activation. Here we go.
Man,
boom.
This is so much damage. Trying to bait out the uppercut there. No such luck.
You're gonna tech this time, sir.
Yes. And this is where it gets tough, right? Falk as a character, she does have that EXDP, but it's slow. It's just like Ed's. It's just like Urian's was. It starts up in 4 frames. I think 4 frames instead of 3. The invulnerability on it. So a lot of characters can bait it out with lights. And so even in mix-up situations like that, like if the opponent delays even just slightly enough, your EXDP is going to get blown up.
go. And Pokey is kind of starting to move a little bit forward now. Oh no, that's gonna be a big punish. He's gonna be hurting. And he's sitting up in this corner.
Oh man,
Double
the
throw.
fake throw loop.
Oh!
Not quite enough to stun.
One more guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Spend it. Get that stun meter down. I understand. And I was just trying to see if we can get able to land a poke. He's trying to see if we can get close enough to convert. Here we get activation.
Yep. That is
just
huge
in time.
damage here. Okay, tries to go for the tricky stuff again. Oh, and catches
not your turn.
All right,
Not
yes,
your turn.
I am plus there. You gotta hold that.
Round 2.
Oh, Brian F, thank you so much for the big raid. Oh, now we got. Now there is absolutely no excuse for us not to get over $200 in the match.
Exactly. Exactly. Make sure you guys join that Matcherito. Ooh, man, get that slide there.
All right, using the kunais there to get him out of range, try and keep him at bay. They're tapping out with that light kick, or the light punch, excuse me. Ooh, big crush counter.
Yeah, man. Like Novi skills in this house.
Oh, tried to whip punish, just a little slow to the punch.
I felt it for Pokey, able to get that though. Is that,
oh just out of range. No punish though.
Yeah, when able to get close up in time.
Oh man, this is getting a little goofy.
Oh my goodness.
Super plus there. But what's good now is he used up all that V gauge. He's built up a decent amount of chip damage, and he's gonna build another V trigger by the time the match is over.
Yeah, indeed. And now we gotta deal with the bomb guess. Boom.
Ooh, yep, just walks out of there, doesn't hold it. Oh, he just blocks it out. Just blocks it out.
Very good. V reversal. That was a little risky V reversal.
Oh, he actually clipped him. Did not get the counter hit conversion though. That's not enough.
Is that gonna cost? What is this?
He could have punished. He could have punished the kunai.
Oh no!
And now he falls short. Pokey fighting for his life here. He does not want Realistic to go up 2-0.
Not at all. Definitely be a bad situation. Starts off with a poke of his own, right in neutral.
Good throw tech there. We're back to neutral. And this is where Falk has been winning, but she just has to be careful to not overextend. That's okay. Oh, I love that. Good conversion. Look at that. The damage she gets.
Yeah, man. He's definitely trying to get protected from the overhead.
Good whiff punish. And now again, this is a prime example of Pokey here controlling neutral. He just needs to take control and not overextend. Realistic is fighting his way out of the corner here, but has to play it so slow. Like, Ibuki really struggles with her limbs to try and approach from here, but there it is, that great equalizer, EX kunai.
Uh-oh, that will convert.
Trying to go for his Jimmy, and that's blood. Flipped out there, but that is still not a great situation.
Not at all.
Yep, just chill. Okay.
Okay, don't press it. It's fine.
He blocked that overhead. I got it. I am dead.
Yeah, indeed.
He went for the sweep. I think maybe he thought he had V-trigger left. Oh, nice.
Right.
He's out of dodge, but this is still a tenuous situation.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got
he V-shifted the worst time possible. Help him.
Yes. Lord, help him. You cannot V-shift in that situation. You don't want to V-shift in the corner. He thought for sure the EX kunai was coming, but Realistic has been doing such a good job of mixing up his jump approaches. He's not just going for kunai every time. He's not just going for jump attack every time. He's mixing it up left and right, and we are seeing that pay off in his favor, and Pokey is falling. He's got to collect himself and play better defensively.
Indeed, man. That was definitely a squirrely match for both players.
Yes.
Like, that, unfortunately, like, it's unfortunate for Pokey that Realistic was able to kind of just take it at the end there.
It was his match to win. It was his match to win. Man, that stun is racking up. Oh, big crush counter.
Oh man, it's gonna be a really good conversion.
Okay,
and you get the back throw to set it up in the corner. Here we go.
Oh, well, this hurts. Yeah, he's stunned.
She is stunned.
Not dead, but this hurts.
Time for the next guess.
Yes, throw that. Yes, and that's dead. There's a great sequence there, very reminiscent of 4 fills on the UK side of things.
Yep.
We have seen stuff like that time and time again. Let's hope Pokey can recollect himself, keep the momentum going, and tie this up. Good throw tech. Ooh, called him out, and there's the conversion as well. The pickup. Oh no! Oh, that hit! I have seen goofy stuff happen with that. I have seen it. Somebody in the chat clip that and tell Capcom that needs to be nerfed.
Like yesterday. I can't believe that.
Alright. Chipping him away slowly but surely, trying to make a sculpture out of this marble. Oh, I did not have V-trigger there to convert. That's okay. That's an okay conversion. Just out of range, too. Yeah, just chilling. That's fine. Don't overextend. Right there is your time.
Version. Yep.
I agree with this.
I agree with it too. Yep.
Handle this.
Just give her a little bit of a little bump in the head and set up.
Send her to horny jail. Not quite enough to close it out. Still a little bit of V-trigger left. That's fine. Oh, and there! Pulling it out in the dire time of need. Pokey clutching it back from the claws of defeat. He has put one game on the board. Very important. Very important.
Yeah, very, very important, man. You definitely want to stay alive in this situation. Realistically, like, kind of be able to clutch it out. But we've seen Pokey in this situation before where he was down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you're able to kind of bring this back. So this is definitely not out of character.
No, he's no stranger to this. And again, I think with a character like Falk, right? It's kind of a zoner that has this like weird, unorthodox style. You really have to cultivate this approach of like, I'm never dead. Because the likelihood of somebody else being able to keep themselves composed and and strong enough to close out a round against a character like Falk is pretty low, to be honest.
Right now, Pokey is playing with the high ground, has so much meter and a great whip punish off the slide. Realistic was trying to slide like a lot.
I will say this, in fighting Realistic quite a bit online, Realistic likes to do slide into bomb. Likes to do that. So Pokey's picking up on that, maybe has even noticed it from sets that they've ran before, and just is sniffing that out. It's smart. Oh, nice. Okay. Yep, didn't try and challenge in any sort of weird way. And again, that's such a tough spot to find yourself in. Indeed. Realistic is going to have to try and start reacting with EX uppercut when he's got meter. And shit, even that might lose. Who knows?
All right, man. Try to see if you can get that stun bar to stay up there. And there's another hit. Oh,
weird situation. But there is the stun anyways. Going to do a big, hefty combo in the corner here. Get the most damage they can, combined with that back throw setup. And there is a round. And now this is, again, tournament point for Realistic. Potentially going to eliminate Pokey from the bracket. Pokey's going to have to dig deep.
Definitely Pokey's game where he's playing a lot more cleaner here. But, man, Realistic definitely pushed that out at the end. Got to see a little bit more from Pokey.
Oh, God, such an important get out there. That's a lot of damage off that counter hit combo, but it's very important for him to get out of the corner. This is going south quick.
Oh, man, another stun bar rising.
Oh, the cross up. That cross up was weird. I think he's dead. Nope, he dropped the combo. Okay.
And able to. Okay. Oh, he has some life in him.
Oh, that reversal.
Oh, he has some life in him. Here we go.
Okay. Tried for the. Yep. Oh man, this is so tense. Oh, there it is. Finally hadn't used it all game. EX uppercut from Ibuki to close it out 3-1.
Man, what a timely moment to go ahead and just bust out. You haven't done it all match. Let me do it now.
Yep. It's important to save that stuff. You know, it can be tough trying to fight somebody that's, you know, trying to oppress you like that over and over. You know, they're really just rushing you down, laying it on thick, and you're just holding on to that defensive option, knowing that, like, okay, if I can just be a little patient, maybe even lose a round here or there, it'll pay off in the end. Great awareness and composure from Realistic there.
Indeed. So yeah, man. Pokey goes out 3-1 against Realistic, able to go out in fifth to get a couple.
What a match!
What a match indeed. Gets 25 points. Able to kind of build that up once again. Like, the important thing is getting as much points as you possibly can and get as far as you can in the top 8 bracket, because those points definitely add up after the 5 tournaments, so you'll be able to get to that final top 8. All right.
Oh shit! We're at $200.
We are.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Let's go.
Even, man.
Hell yeah, chat. Who contributed? Somebody must have put in.
Tiger Sword.
Tiger Zord, yes sir. Thank you so much. He is the homie. He helps out a lot in like Salt Mine League and like other online tournaments. I see him all the Casa a lot. Thank you so much, dudes. You guys are great. And now we are going to make sure that these players are paid out a little bit. You know, hell, I would take the lion's share of $200. If you guys want to throw that my way for the hard work I'm putting in on commentary, I'll slide my PayPal. I'll slide my PayPal over there. But seriously, thank you guys so much. And just to remind everybody, we are going to go to a break now. Just a quick 2 to 5 minute break, whatever it is. Give everybody a minute to maybe get some snacks. We're going to get up and stretch, maybe grab some water. Hang tight. We will be back with the rest of this bracket. We've got more incredibly hype, exciting matches to go. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We are here at the top 4, the last 4 spots here of the CPT World Warrior Midwest #1 event. I am Mr. Mustaflis, joined again by LLJB3. And what do you think of these matches so far? They've been great, right?
Yeah, they've been real insane. Like there's a few matches, man, especially that last one. They really had me clutching at my pearls. I'm real impressed by Hitman's run right now.
Oh my gosh, yes. Again, totally not biased. Totally not biased as a fellow Ohio native, but man, he's doing great.
Hey, if I can't be biased for my Mika brethren at El Chocolatey, who's coming up against Justakid, and that run back, which I'm real excited to see about.
Yes, sir.
Then yeah, man, we can slow down bias a little bit, or we can go in ham. Like it's your decision. It's on your court. I'm fine with just calling it down the middle.
Actually, real quick, could we get the last 4 spots bracket up, please, so we can take a look at that real quick?
Absolutely. While we get these players started really quick, because we already know what they're gonna pick.
The last 4 spots we have El Chocolatey versus Justakid in winners finals, and then in losers semifinals we have Hitman versus Realistic. So those are gonna be the last several matches that we have. The last 4 players around. So we'll see who takes this, who gets the lion's share of those regional qualifying points. But we are going to get into this winners finals match. It'll be El Chocolatey versus Justakid.
And like we keep mentioning it once again. This is the Capcom Pro Tour Midwest Finals rematch. So I'm definitely excited. This time, El Chocolatey decided to go with the Lucia pick. Sticking with the Lucia here.
Yeah, you know, I don't exactly blame him. You know, most people think about his Mika, and maybe that's what they would have studied for. So why not go with something that's a little underrepresented, but you're just as proficient with?
Exactly.
The activation on the EX run.
Yeah, here we go. Are we able to get the clip?
Look at the damage off of one stand roundhouse.
Oh, and here we go, man. That is one heck of an activation tool. Able to get the flip kick into it. And that's one thing that Chocolatey has to kind of take a look at for it.
Yeah, so. for sure. It's really hard to escape, though, unless you have, like, V-shift. And that stand medium kick, the bane of everybody's existence.
Man, like, it is a pain in the butt.
Yes. That's putting it lightly. That's the PG version.
It's the PG version of it. I'm trying to keep it PG. I don't want to go too ham on the mic today. You got it, but it sucks. It sucks to deal with.
Yeah. All right, going back to this fireball war. Oh, actually got the better situation there out of that flip kick. Just to get a little bit late. Yeah, a little bit late on the reaction. Put a big conversion there off of that crouch medium punch, and now this great positional advantage from Justakid. I like the V shift there with the gray life.
All right, there we go. Yeah, he had to use the EX bar. Oh, the bait! Oh my god!
Look at this damage too, and the corner
a lot
carry
of damage because of it.
Literally gets to take him corner to corner because of the buffs to V-trigger too. So strong. Oh, that went underneath.
Oh no!
He was hoping it would put him in block stun. What great awareness there and great reaction from Justakid. Oh, caught him trying to press.
Definitely a couple opportunities and kind of be able to miss in a couple of like whip punishes here, but we can wait this out. Tay does have a very small, slight life lead.
What's really tough here, right, is like they both kind of play a zoning game similarly. I think.
Clip
and
the throw to do it.
Yeah, the forward throw is enough. What I was saying was they both play a zoning game kind of similarly. However, I think in neutral, Jury is a much better character, and she gets like more consistent conversions, I think. And so it's like, you know, if you both have this way of throwing fireballs that is kind of similar, but one other aspect of your game plan is in favor of this other character, it's like you feel just really outclassed. But what Chocolatey has here is his chaotic playstyle. He plays at such a fast pace. We were talking about this before the tournament started. I think him and David play really fast paced. They make decisions very quickly. But I think Tay actually edges him out a little bit. I think he plays a little bit quicker, and his game plan is a little bit faster.
Absolutely. That stun bar is rising. They're able to get a very advantageous trade off the anti-air there. He's been trying to... Oh my god, just stops it out. No flips for you, sir.
That flip kick got stuffed right in its face. Love that V reversal there.
Flips.
That was gonna be into super anyways. He just got the benefit of that actually hitting.
Yeah, man, that was absolutely like very, very fortunate for Tay to be able to keep his bar here.
All right, holding that out, and I love that delay jab. Just taking his turn back there, getting the big counter hit conversion, and now he gets to keep the corner and get all this damage too. No activation just yet, but it's going to come here in a second. Wants to rack up a little bit of damage first. Oh, that was going to be an activation.
Yep, that was good. Air the stun bar is actually pretty high. Yeah, that was a good jump out. They were still able to get it. Now it's just set up shot. Try to chase down. And now the activation of the T-zone. Here we go.
What a...
And the bait. The bait. He knew it was coming. He smelled it a mile away and able to knock this up 1-1.
That situation right there, that scenario, is a telltale sign of these players having fought each other a million, billion, trillion times. He knew, he's like, I have dealt with David in this situation doing EX wake up DP a million times. I know it's coming. This is how I win.
Exactly, and heck, they just actually played a ranked match before the tournament started. So, with these characters, so it's like, okay, well, I got a little warm up in me. Let's go ahead and see what we can do.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I think that's like Stand Fierce. I think that's her Stand Heavy Punch. Or maybe Stand Medium Punch. I don't know about Fury. It's kind of tough to discern what the normal are since they're all like kicks. Ouch. Okay, there's that Medium Punch DP. Oh, I love that. Using it to get over. Alright, there's that forward throw. Oh, no. I love that flip out.
And yep, there. Oh, she's taking it. But there is the crouch jab again to finish it off.
If he needed to, he would have been able to chip her out, but luckily able to save all of his meter and go into this next round here fully stocked.
Yeah, this is just a reversal of the last match. And here we go.
Wow, what a DP, the patience.
Good anti-air. Once again, she's going to flip the kick here, try to get over.
A little late on that sweep punish, but does not quite matter. I love this. Spending all that meter, going to get a huge chunk of damage here. Take a big life lead. And now this is tough for Lucy to make this comeback. She does hit like a train now, but is it going to be enough?
Not at all. That is 2-1 on Justakid's side here.
Jury win.
Like it's definitely been a back and forth as far as game wise, but players are definitely not playing it like we're playing it pretty as well as they possibly can. But yeah, it looks like Tay is gonna go back to the character legs. Probably need to sit and think about it. It's been doing pretty well with the Lucia. I doubt we see Mika come out, but if we do, let's see what kind of adjustments and pressure that Tay can pull off. Even though that matchup is very annoying to deal with.
It's bad for Mika. It's like she's the wild card character, sure, but a player of Justakid's caliber knows how to play the matchup. You know, something regarding intermediate to even like some higher level players, sometimes they won't know the character matchup, so you're fighting both the player and the character, and you don't have all the knowledge check stuff down, you don't have all the gimmick stuff down. But a player of David's caliber, he knows the matchup, so he can just play you as a player. He knows how to strategize so that he is beating your character's best tools. So I don't think Mika is the choice here. What did he go with, G?
He busted out the G thing. Let's go.
That's what I was actually gonna say. I think G is a good choice here. G with V skill 2, V trigger 2 is such a menace to deal with. Oh, he's actually using V skill 1, V trigger 1, which I think is fine.
Yeah, that's definitely the loadout that El Chocolatey is definitely more comfortable with.
Sure.
But yeah, there you go. You try to go ahead and see if you can get a level up. You might be able to get a little punish if you're a little too close. But here we go.
Oh man, what a buffer there. Wow. He really needs that level up there to start winning the Fireball War.
Uh-oh, here we go. It's time to party.
Yeah, this is... Okay, this is already starting to be a big change of pace. G is this type of character. It doesn't matter if they've buffed V-Trigger 2. This V-Trigger is still a menace. Oh, and the big shimmy. Keep your hands to yourself. No PDA.
Indeed.
Round 2. Fight.
Chocolatey breathing a little bit of life back here into his game plan. Let's see if he can keep this momentum going and tie it up in 2 games apiece.
Here we go, man. That was a really good cross-up. Understand you jump Jack to Jack. Try to see if you can get Tay into the corner. And there's another grab as well. Just ratcheting up the pressure. Oh my goodness, the stun bar's high. Anti-air, sir.
Okay, not going to be able to build super off this. Oh, he actually dropped the combo. Oh, but the EX just stealing his turn back, and that is the type of player Jack is. He's not afraid. Even against a character like G that is fully loaded, he's like, nah, I'll still do it. I know you're going to try and press. Big jump in.
Another jump in. Take the throw, and here we go. Go slow.
That stun bar, again, already at 80% here. Even a big body like G has to worry about that against a character like Jury. She is very, very strong at snowballing if she gets the opportunity.
But you kind of want to be a little careful here if you're Jack. You don't want to necessarily throw out fireballs unless you know you're going to hit. Here we go. Got that activation. That C.
I think he's dead. He's dead with the buff. Yep.
Yeah.
The buff to super this season changed it so that the way the bulk of the damage comes right at the end in one last hit rather than being spread out over a bunch of hits. That way, situations, if that was last season, that wouldn't have killed.
Absolutely.
But this season, now it has. And that helped out Justakid. And he is moving on to Grand Finals 3-1 over Chocolatey. Chocolatey moves on down to losers. He will be fighting the winner of Hitman and Realistic.
There you go. Right now, the situation is looking really good for Jack. He's sitting at least 40 points if he's able to accumulate points as a winner here. So we're looking pretty healthy. But man, we got the next match coming up. Hitman Realistic. Again, Hitman's run has been insane this tournament. I can't stress it enough. It's been wild. Like my man has his air to airs on point. Man, is just checking you. That dash, I'm still getting over.
Oh my god, through the dash straight was so incredible.
I was like,
so
what?
Sick.
I'm like, there's no way you just like, oh, I'm just guessing. I accidentally did it.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, we gotta see this again. It's so sick. Okay, backs off here a little bit, dashes through it. So sick. So sick.
Oh my
Hitman,
goodness.
again, like you said, having a loser's run of a lifetime here. And I think this, out of the matches we've seen so far, this is maybe the one I'm most excited for. Again,
Absolutely.
him trying to work his way back, maybe hopefully get back to Grand Finals, we will see. But he's got a long road ahead of him, and it's not going to be any sort of easy task. But his road thus far has not been easy. He has been absolutely a warrior, battling through all these very strong opponents, and he is earning his keep.
Yeah, indeed. Going 3-0 against Narukami, and they end up taking out Brian F 3-0 as well.
Yeah, that Brian F victory was decisive.
Yeah, it really was. Even with the clip we showed you where it was like the Balrog pick definitely worked out a little bit in the world of favor, but again, it was still a 3-0. It was like, whew. What can you do to deal with it? Here we go. Next match.
Losers semifinals. We have Realistic versus Hitman, the hardest bison out there versus the hardest Ibuki, the trickiest Ibuki, the trickiest bomb Ibuki.
The trickiest.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, indeed. Things are going to blow up. I'll tell you that much.
One way or another. One way or another.
Something's going to explode.
Who do you think is going to win?
No, I'm not calling it. No, I refuse to do commentary curses on any of these players. They have not deserved that. They do not deserve that. You can say so, though.
I'll do it. I think Hitman's gonna win. He's too sick. He's too sick. His focus right now and the confidence that he has is just showing in spades. And I don't think Ibuki, one, doesn't have the life for that, and two, she doesn't have the neutral to keep up with a character like Bison. Big forward throw. And look at the damage that does. The forward throw does so much damage.
And one thing Hitman is doing, he's been fighting with the Bookies all day. He's going to continue to keep dealing with it.
Okay, big jump in here. Here's an opportunity. A little bit of damage, but more importantly, giving Realistic space to get out of the corner. But Hitman is not dissuaded, still pushing past that mid-center line and doing his best to keep him caged. Jumps back out. That cross-up was messed up. I got hit.
Man, I didn't even know that it was a cross-up. That was wild.
What a chase down. Okay, here is the opportunity. There's that big bomb. Oh, the tricky stuff. The challenge. I respect it. And now gets out of dodge. There's the activation. Will he be able to kill? Not quite. What is it going to be? Oh, man.
Good block.
Wow, the patience. Oh, there.
Got the tech. He tech, unfortunately.
How do you not in that situation, right? You are scrambling
gosh.
defensively for 10 seconds straight. Any hit kills you. It's so hard not to tech. It's so hard.
You should see this big dude with his random hat, white hair, just walking up to you like, yeah, I dare you. I dare you to throw tech.
What a challenge. Sniffed out the delay button there, took his turn back. There's the EX, taking turns back.
Exactly. That's, like I said, that's one thing that Bison's like to do, but Hitman doesn't even like to do it. So the first time he does it, he gets clipped with the EX.
Again, that forward throw, that throw range is so good on Bison. Almost a full square. And like if you look at the hitbox viewer, it's almost a full square. It's insane.
I can see be able to clip something out with a couple of these zoom jumps. Still doing it.
He's trying, yeah. He's looking out for that V skill. Oh, mistimed it. That's huge. And this is going to be a guess for game situation. Actually blocked it.
Way to stay patient, very realistic.
Oh!
But he got clipped anyway.
The Hitman classic. He will
God.
do it until you decide to hold down back. He is Lord of all things. He is the one controlling neutral. You just hold down back. You don't get to press buttons.
Oh my God, when's it gonna be my turn?
Really, really great, tricky stuff there from Hitman. And again, if you are somebody who fights him or somebody from Ohio, this is something you've seen and lost to a million times. I love that. Just jump back out of the pressure. Oh, but that was bad. That was supposed to be down medium punch into that, but no such luck.
And right now, he's just trying to see be able to get a couple pokes. Oh my God, he thought he'd be able to get a full conversion with whip punish. There's one though.
Yeah, off of the counter hit, down medium punch, you get a couple extra frames to confirm it there into the uppercut.
Here we go, another counter hit into the conversion. And we're waiting this out. One more guess.
Wow, he's
pushes up in the corner.
Okay, down forward heavy punch. Yep, forced into the reversal. I actually,
I agree with that reversal.
I actually would not have. I would have kept it personally. Okay, able to close it out. It's tough, right? Because it hit like Bison's V trigger 1 is a comeback V trigger. So it's like if you have that big of a life lead, why not hang on to it? But man, that is such a strong option for Bison there. He's one of the only characters in the game that gets a max damage combo off of a max range jump heavy attack. Because his stand heavy punch reaches so far. So good.
First round was looking really good for realistic there, dude. There we go.
Oh man. Decides not to spend his EX bar. Okay, this is a tricky spot. Is he going to be able? I love it. Using the V-shifter, not even dealing with it. Still in a great
I agree with it.
Here.
Got some damage on the table, but
okay. This is maybe not good.
Not at all.
That went south really quick, but you get to do cheap stuff with
way to block it out and stay out of throwaway, but get swept out.
You know what's messed up? That is the first time in this entire top 8 he's done that.
Yeah, you know he was going to activation afterwards, but still, like, God, that was the first time he's ever done.
And that's what's so tricky because every Bison you fight, they will do slide into activate. But Hitman has been doing it off the down medium punch, off of stand heavy kick, off of scissors, whatever. He is just willing to just play these patient game plans, and it's working out for him. But Realistic is fighting back here, trying to get themselves out of the corner here. Has a full stock of kunai, so a lot of projectiles at his disposal. But is it going to be enough? Bison does have a lot of health.
Yeah, definitely going to take a lot more hits than that to be able to get it. And that is definitely something that you do not want to take from Bison. Now you got to set up with the orb.
Oh, there's the activation.
Here we go.
This is Realistic's chance. What's it going to be? Oh, the cross up this time. Okay, there's another bomb coming. It's not over yet. Oh, that was going to be a back throw.
Yeah.
Oh, and baited it out.
That's it. That should be dead.
It is the side switch flashiness with the EX Psycho Flame. Another game under Hitman's belt. That is how many notches at this point? I think that's... If he wins this, he will be 9-0. If he wins this next game, he'll be 9-0 in losers.
Not dropped the game yet. Not one game, dude. That's... And even then going back, he's actually on a do my math right, at the 8-0 streak at the moment. We were able to get in the top 8 in the first place. He's currently
really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's insane. All right. Oh, that back throw again. That throw range on Bison is so good. It is a menace. Most characters cannot escape it. Even if you have a good walk speed, it does not matter. Realistic here, holding down back for their life. Already almost built up 2 bars of V gauge, though, which is important. Having those opportunities to get Bison off of you. Man, those neutral jumps are just paying off for him so much.
Indeed.
Oh, nice.
Like,
good V skill there.
What can the Pokey do? Kind of really do with it?
Yeah.
you know you're going for the V skill. So here we go. We got activation though.
All right, good chunk of damage.
Gotta make this count.
Oh, just jump out of there. That's fine.
That's a throw you take. Oh no, that bomb clicked.
Oh man, but he still didn't get hit. This is still not over. Oh my
Not
gosh.
at all. As activation on station. Here it is.
Decided not to cancel there. Oh, it falls for the shimmy. Good stuff to realistic. That was a very important round to clutch out there. Try and put a little bit of stop to that inertia behind Hitman and maybe gain some momentum back on your side. Make the pendulum swing back in your favor.
Here we go. Man, he's trying to ratchet it up so you be able to get himself back over.
Okay, this is going to be an opportunity for a punish.
Here we go.
Okay, gets punished though on the landing frame. I would have liked him just jumping over, not necessarily trying to go for a cross-up, but nevertheless, found himself back in the other corner here, eating all this chip damage with a fully locked and loaded Hitman. Good
Nice anti-air.
Amazing patience.
Yep, it just backs away from the bomb. Hitman is just playing it well.
And now he throws out his own. He throws out his own. EX cycle
what a
is
trade.
so strong.
What a trade. That's so good.
Look at this. Look at him. He's
What
playing
can
his
you do?
food. He's playing his food.
Here we go.
Okay. This is the start of something. Will it be enough? He's still just playing patient. There's gonna be an active
Way to go. And here it is.
point.
Devil's
Yep.
reverse. Yeah. Now he is on match point, trying to meet up with El Chocolatey, losers finals. Here we go.
Trying to bait out something there with the down medium punch, challenging back, getting the counter hit stand light kick into the blast. Get that big forward throw, and already almost at a 50% life lead, almost a 50% stun. Realistic, fighting for their life, trying to work their way out of the corner here to get something going. The Hitman is just not giving it to them. Okay,
To do a little something, able to get that conversion and get a combo, get some red on there. But once again, that forward throw, so much damage. Man, he's really navigating his way around these bombs, and that is
it. The low forward hit confirm off of the Psycho Flame. Hitman takes it 3-0 to be 9-0 in loser side. I cannot stress that enough. 9-0. This isn't Dexter. This isn't Tampa Bison. This isn't Dr. African.
Nope.
This isn't Tanachi. This isn't Problem X. This is Hitman, the hardest bison out there from the Midwest that everybody sleeps on. He is reminding everybody that he is coming for your neck. You better watch it.
You gotta protect it, man. You gotta make sure you protect your neck. So go ahead and get El Chocolatey back up in here.
Saying for the children.
We'll tame for the children, man. For the kids. For the kids.
All right, what do we got coming up next?
We got El Chocolatey coming up against Hitman. But man, let me give a shout out to that Maturino. Now we're at 215.
Oh damn! Hell yeah!
215.40.
Can we get to 250?
Please.
That's an extra $35.
Please.
And there's again almost 400 of you guys watching. If you gave literally like 10 cents a piece, we could have that. If all of you did the sponsor quest, we would have more than enough to make it over $250.
Exactly. That means you don't even have to come out your pocket. Just visit those links in the sponsor quest, and you're done. That's it. It takes a couple seconds. You have to time now because we're still trying to get the players in here. So
right. Yep. And also, again, I want to remind everybody, please shout this out on all your social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Make sure to let everybody and their brother know that they should be in here watching these matches. You guys saw it at Combo Breaker. The Midwest has some of the best players out there, some of the most exciting players, and we've gathered them all here today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon to slug it out in some Street Fighter V and try and figure out who will get that last regional spot from the Midwest side for Capcom Cup. So they should be in here watching this. This is exciting stuff. You don't want to miss it. They shouldn't be missing it.
All right, and this is not only a money match. This is a big, hefty points match. This is a really big match coming up. Realistic, man, he's going home in the fourth, taking that 30. But man, right now you're fighting for 35 or 40, and those 5 points actually matter. They add up at the end of those 5. So this is very important.
Especially if you're the type of person to consistently get top 8s. You're going to be fighting for scraps to try and get better seeding, to try and stay in that top 8 point. So you made a very, very great point there, JB, in that like you don't want to take this lightly because you already got top 8. You know, that was your goal, whatever. You want to give it your all and make sure that you are putting your best foot forward to try and secure the best future for yourself, to try and get that Capcom Cup berth.
Absolutely. And I'm sitting there thinking about the math a little bit more. I actually did a little bit of early math before the stream started. Yeah, getting these points and not only adds up, but that first place is so coveted. If you take first place, not only you get really good seed now, you're already guaranteed. Just taking 2 first place out of these 5, you're definitely guaranteed to make it into the final top 8 here. But we're about to get started. Hitman versus El Chocolatey.
And this is another match that happens all the time. Chocolatey from Michigan, Hitman from Columbus, Ohio. They've met up at a million Ohio tournaments, a million Michigan tournaments, and they know each other's plays. I'm sure they run into each other a lot. I have to imagine Chocolatey is going to be picking
Mika this time, yeah.
I think Mika, yeah. Well, I don't know. Because what about, like... I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you would know better than me. Yeah. I guess you want that advantage when knocking him down, right? That you have to make him
absolutely. Yeah, definitely one of those situations where Bison cannot deal with the approach of that Mika can dish out. So we'll see how Hitman will be able to kind of take care of it. But, oh man, already sniffing out command grabs, doesn't want to deal with it, and putting.
Damn, we are 12 seconds in and already almost stunned.
Oh, good check by Tay. Able to get the dash, now activate.
This is where it gets hairy. That's honestly, that's a good situation to be in. Yeah, he's still got a big life lead here. All he took out of that was a very little like punish with that air peach.
Yep.
Weakness airplane. Oh man,
there's a press the station and there's the tech in the corner. You had to guess for game. So
the world's slowest shimmy, the little 1-2 step. It's like he's a geriatric patient. No punish there. Oh,
and
nice.
The airs.
And look at the damage, too.
Man. And Mika only has like 950 health, man. She's struggling in the health department as a grappler, so...
That is true. That is true. That's something I have heard, kind of, like, decried a lot over the years. Like, why is she, like, as a grappler, have that low health? But that might be the reason. She doesn't even... All she needs is that one opportunity, and it's maybe lights out. Oh, man, I knew that was coming. Yes,
Mike Buff, you're dead.
I knew that was coming.
I knew that is one tried and true mix up Mika shenanigan that we like to do here. So it's definitely something you got to be able to watch out for. And that is absolutely a Mika round that you kind of want to take in. There's a command grab to start off with the tick throw. Nice check of the dash.
That back throw was huge. Oh no, he mistimed his meaty.
I respect it.
Honestly, yeah.
I respect it. It's definitely one of those situations. You don't want to deal with Mika in the corner.
Exactly, and on top of that too, you get a big life lead, and you're like you convincingly beat Mika in neutral like over and over. So why not, right? And now you have V-trigger. Big punish. He knew.
And the V-trigger is being used. There's a
back throw, and you got to hold.
Got a bar too. What kind of mix you gonna go for here?
The cheese stuff. Yes.
There it is again. Hitman takes the first game.
And Bison wins.
And another thing I want to point out about this match regarding Chocolatey using Mika, something you had mentioned in one of Hitman's earlier matches is that obviously Bison has kind of suspect anti-airs. Like if you are choosing your times to approach from the air in non-obvious spots, it can be difficult for him to deal with it. So I think Mika is an especially good option there, but so far Hitman has just not even been playing in a range where that's really an issue, or if he has, he's had the answer with air-to-air hell attack, and it was for like 200 damage.
Man, El Chocolatey right now is really being oppressive with these.
Oh, that was weird.
That was definitely a good call for the splash.
Yeah,
definitely agree with it.
Good hit from there off the stand medium zone.
And there it is. Dead. Once again, command grab. What Punk likes to call the El Chocolatey. Hopefully with some loving respect there.
I don't know.
I agree. I don't know. But he's trying to go for the air, trying to match Bison in the air there. And here we go. We're starting off round 2. A little bit squirrely here. Trying to see the big builder get it up, but there we go. Tay's talking to him for a minute.
Oh, what a call out there.
That was a really good call out of
the long range. Yeah, the long range of that. Oh, he tried. I respect it. Not able to punish either. That was safe from that range.
Yeah.
Oh,
the big cross up.
Not a lot of damage, but the corner position in the Oki situation is what's so important.
Big cross counter. Man. One more guess for stun. And activation. I love it because you set up the game winning combo. Here we go. This should do it.
More than enough damage.
Pete. Wait for it. Pete is in the game. There you go. Shout out to El Chocolatey for that one.
Chocolatey tying it up at 1 game apiece. He is showing that he's not going to go down without a fight. And he's already changing the history. He is not letting Hitman make this legendary 0-loss run. He's got to try and get this under control because Mika is a beast.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. We're starting off game 3. That's a very, very good thing that he was not able to get clipped by the air-to-air this time. Just trade works out. Try to get a little greedy with the command grab. Definitely like, no, I'm not dealing with it. I'm going to backdash. There's a slide, though.
That is a real punish. Hitman has to be careful. Oh, my God. What a tick throw. That was cheap. Okay, this is guess per game.
Yep, this time he doesn't go for the command grab. Doesn't want to go for it the third time. Go to the well and get too greedy.
That V reversal was so good. So
are you ready? Are you ready to hold up on +3? I don't think you are. He doesn't believe. He doesn't believe that you're ready to hold up on +3. Tay taking the round in game with you.
Okay, not able to get a punish there. He does get a good chunk of damage with that forward throw, but still not a bad spot for Tay. Tay has the positional advantage. Oh, he let it buffer a little bit longer that time.
Yeah, he was trying to see if he can capture a jump in. Just waiting long enough for that armor to hit. Oh, big crush counter.
Look at the damage.
Oh.
Full 280, 300. Okay, that forward throw, that stun is right there throughout the X Blast.
Yep.
Oh, not able to punish.
Understand.
Okay, this is a bad spot for Hitman. Even with that life lead, this is not good.
Oh, can't even B-shift that, man. It's so tricky. Oh, that's stun? Oh, my God. Meter?
He's not dead. Oh, he called it out. Okay, he's going to be able to kill here. Nice.
Yep, that'll do it.
Really great. It up. And that's something so important, you know. A lot of players in that situation would have been like, okay, I'm like basically dead here. I'm just going to hold down back. He wasn't doing that. He was still aware. He was still thinking, okay, I'm still have to worry about a command grab here. Oh, big punish.
Good punish. And you get the, that is plus round for that situation because of that. And command grab, double dash, he snipped it out.
Oh, no hit confirm.
No EX Peach.
Yeah, no hit confirm. Okay, this is getting hairy.
And the CA's coming, and good. He didn't do anything. That was very good. Tay's going to be able to take a lead here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep, he is
hands
dead.
Down.
More than enough. That is a 2-1 lead for Chocolatey. Hitman is put on the ropes here. And I from fighting Hitman, I can say this. He does kind of struggle. If you can play in a way that overwhelms him defensively, if you don't give him time to think, he can have a hard time with it. And obviously that is something Mika does as a character, and that's something Chocolatey does exceptionally well as a player.
Yes.
So this is a very volatile matchup for him. He's really got to figure out how to slow things down.
Oh, wow. Nope. Wasn't able to get a hit confirmed.
Oh, he tried to go for a little too quick. Yep.
Anti-air, yes sir. And
called it out again.
Once again, calling it out again. Hitman is knowing some of the ticks of El Chocolatey here. He's trying to call out the V-shift, but he wasn't able to get it. That was a good job by Hitman to just kind of stay patient.
Oh,
but man, EX Piece right through it, and you get an activation on hits, and now you get a mix-up.
Oh, this is so cheap. It stayed in front. But he's dead. He's dead.
Dead, Jim.
Oh my gosh. Mika just doesn't stop. Chocolatey is hungry for that run back against Justakid. He is not going to let Hitman have his way.
Man. Definitely want to get the 5 more points. It's so important to get those extra 5 points there. Yep, trying to go for the command grab. Another good call out by Hitman.
But so far it hasn't mattered. And that's just the type of character Mika is.
And now you'll be able to get the corner position because of this. Here we go. And yeah, that is one thing that you should be careful of. V-shift and lights. Oh my God, the Jackson stun was so high.
He didn't go into super. Oh
the
my
anti-air.
God.
Oh my Tay, please. He's going in right now. And the throw bait, that's it. Tay takes it 3-1. Oh my goodness.
Hitman didn't spend super. If he would have gone into super off of those scissor kicks, it would have killed. He is gonna be kicking himself for the rest of the month until he gets to try again next time. But my God, what an offensive sequence there from Chocolatey.
Man, I want to give 2 shout-outs right now. One, Hitman, thank you very much. That was a very good show.
Oh my God, we're
very
almost at
show.
$300?
I was going to call it too.
What? Holy cow,
gosh.
who donated? Who do we have?
Man,
Cold
shout
Pipe
out to Cold Pipe.
with the big fat $50. Thank you so much, broski. That is incredible. So generous of you. Absolutely. All we need is an extra $1 there to get up over that $300 mark. I know you guys are loving these matches. Let's push it up over the edge. We are down to the final match. The end of this grueling, trialsome bracket in the CPT World Warrior Midwest 1. It is going to be Chocolatey in losers up against Justakid on winner side. This is a rematch of a rematch of a rematch of a rematch. They have run into each other a million billion times. Let's see if Chocolatey can change the results this time around.
Yeah, we're trying to see if we'll be able to figure out the wall. That is just a kid, just a man, just a god.
Yeah.
We'll see if we'll be able to kind of get through that wall here. So, yeah, again, this is grand final side. So, Jack just needs 3. Tay does need to take this with the reset the bracket in order to try to get another shot at taking this tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough call, right? Like
it's a tall task indeed.
Jury is such a strong character, and she's very good at winning. She's very good at winning games by winning neutral. But if there's anything Tay has going for him, it's his momentum right now. He has to be feeling like $1 million after that win against Hitman.
Absolutely.
And so hopefully he can keep that kind of weight behind him so that he can not give David the chance to breathe and get his footing.
Absolutely. And once again, this is actually a really good spot for Tay as far as when it comes to the points.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Like, you know you have 40 points in the pocket. You want to get that extra 10 to get the 50, be able to get the win here.
Right.
And just kind of ratchet it up to make it harder for other people and actually get that top seed in the top 8. So here we go, man. We got a long way to go though. You got to get 6 against Jack, who's been just on a tear ever since Combo Breaker. I've seen Jack play. He always takes our locals over here at Kick Esports Chicago.
Right.
Knocking it out of the park every single time. But man, this one is just ridiculous. And yes, we have hit the 300 mark.
Hell
45 cents.
Thank you guys
for go ahead and contributing. I appreciate
seriously.
You guys. We both
seriously, thank you guys so much. Do we want to be greedy and ask for 350? Why not? We've already broken. We asked for 200. We asked for 250. We didn't even ask for 300, but we got it. If you guys want to put it up to 350, go for it. The world is the limit.
Exactly.
Let's get into it. We have Chocolatey on loser side trying to get that bracket reset against the Titan that is just a kid. Will he fall today? It's going to be a tough task. But that is a good start.
That is a very good start. And one thing about this matchup here, Tay does know how to deal with juries. And if you watched the last the CPT Midwest, it was actually a pretty close. Tay was in winner's side in that tournament, almost able to fully take it. It was actually pretty close. And another crush counter. Lady Mika set it up. And just go ahead and get a little bit of meter with the mic buff and activation there and the hit at the end.
He's already almost got a full stock of EX bar. He's almost got super locked and loaded, which Mika doesn't even necessarily need, but it is great to close out rounds.
Absolutely.
But so far, Jack kind of put on the back foot here a little bit. You can see that momentum is playing into the way Chocolatey is approaching things. It's honestly already a very different story than what it was last time, but man, it was not a bad reaction. He reacted correctly.
It was just
like
too
her,
far.
her fireball recovers so fast. Oh, that's not gonna be.
Are we gonna return to the stun situation here? Nope. We're gonna look for kill.
Where is the activation gonna come from? Trying, but still gets out of dodge for free. And now, he tried. I respect it.
I respect it. I do respect the Peach trying to get over the fireball so you can get a clip hit. But Jax is able to kind of just snip it out, like try to be far enough to be able to get that throw. And now we're starting up dash up hit.
Oh, tried to go for a shimmy.
He tried to shimmy.
But runs into that stand heavy punch again. Or I think it's stand medium punch. Okay, and then oh man, this is potentially not good. That's a lot of damage here, and even though he likely won't get another V trigger.
Uh-oh, got the mic buff too, so he definitely don't get hit in this situation. Yep, that was an okay V shift, and you don't even get 3-frame punish out of it.
This is so tense. Oh man, look at the way Tay is playing. He's just willing to hold down back. He's not overextending at all. He's knowing that all he needs is that one opportunity for a mix.
Yeah, and he knows that Jack is really good at stop and drop kicks, so that's why he's just kind of just waiting it out and see what Jack's trying to understand. And there is the fake. I just talked about it.
Yep.
He kind of waited out, and oh man, wasn't able to get the hit. That's one buff that Mika has.
Still was able to medium. That's dead.
Oh my god.
That is dead. The Chocolatey special.
Oh my god, the testicular fortitude to know it. Just dash up. He's like, oh, you press up. Hey, it's my turn, baby.
Oh my gosh. That I think that is something he does better than literally any other Mika in the world.
Yes.
Is steal turns back with EX command grab. I think he even does it better than Luffy. It's crazy how good he is at it.
And one thing I do also want to know that I know about Chocolatey, his ability to oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Let's see if he goes for it. No, he's just keep it simple and just go for the regular.
And look at the damage too.
Yeah, if you still get decent amount of damage, tries to go low.
I think he tried maybe.
Well, he tried to fake it out.
I was wondering if maybe he tried to do EX wingless and just got the drop kick.
Maybe. Would have put him in the corner, but yeah, this is another crush counter. And you get a mix-up situation.
Is he getting into his head? He already made him screw up that one drop kick punish.
Uh-oh. Now you got to guess. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Not dead.
Not dead yet.
But what do you do? Yep.
And you
Everybody gets hit by it. Yep.
And you get a bar because of it. And man, things are ratcheting up.
Yeah, Tay seems to have really figured out how to play things more patiently when he has to. And then because of the very nature of her as a character, he's exploding in these ways that Jack can't recover from.
Indeed.
Okay,
there we go.
Now he's slowing it down a little bit.
Yep, able to snip out the... Wow, that actually was able to connect. I thought he was too far. And what a delayed V-shift. That is insane.
It's hard to do.
The drop kick was coming to punish the V-shift, but the fact he delayed it, and now you got the stun bar so high, you don't even need the stun bar high. You got to get this kill.
Oh man, not
in the corner.
Not like this. Oh, what a call out.
The neutral jump to take the round at least. It's time to slow down some momentum with Chocolatey right now. It's a really good call by Jack.
He really needs this round, I think.
Indeed.
Okay. Trying to fake out the dropkick, but man, what a punish. Not much damage, but he gets the knockdown and gets the positional advantage. He pushes him past that midpoint in the screen and gets some corner control here. Which again, against a character like Mika, if you can really cage her out with normals and fireballs, is so important.
All right, that's actually a trade that works out for Tay. He's able to get a mic buff too. Don't get grabbed. He just backs away from the pressure. Yeah. Right now, Jack is really in a really good situation.
Oh man, big conversion here. You will likely have to worry about another V trigger in this round. He woke up with it. Did he press anything? No.
He did not. No, he's not able to convert. Oh my god. That's fine.
Kept him in
that's it.
And
stun.
Oh, such a strong performance here from Chocolatey. He is really turning things around in his favor.
Indeed.
He is reminding everybody that Mika is just a freight train of a character and you cannot give her an inch.
Yeah. Man, Tay is one game away from going ahead and getting this reset. And man, this will definitely be really good when it comes to like trying to finally get that coveted run back that he wants against Justakid.
Yes. Yeah, this will be a huge win for his morale. I think you know, that's something that can be kind of underspoken about, but we will see. Still got a long ways to go.
Indeed.
Oh, big counter hit conversion. Side split.
Jack has definitely been known to play from behind and play really well.
Sure.
So you got to see how Tay is going to be able to actually navigate this. There's a hit conversion.
Look at the damage. And, almost dead.
Almost dead because that mic bubble. Yeah.
Look at that damage.
Yep.
And then the chase down. The double dash.
At least we were able to know that they weren't going to die from it. Man, that double dash was just very good as well. Oh my God! That
And he
he
even knew the range that it wouldn't have comboed from that far.
Exactly.
Just the awareness. Right. Trying to just flame this out here with these fireballs, but so far he has not been able to really successfully keep Chocolatey off of him. But this could be the start of something great.
Oh yeah, that's big stun. He's gonna go ahead and should be able to spend one bar to get the kill.
Yeah. Okay. He decided to save
the
it.
bar.
I would not do this. Okay, it pays off, but I still would have been nervous.
Yeah, that was definitely a risk. I don't know if you wanted to take, but it worked out in his favor here.
Big stand, medium kick, keep her out. Smell my foot.
EX Peach.
Oh man, I thought for sure EX command grab was coming after that stand jab.
Oh, big jump in.
Yeah, and again,
out the way.
even just getting the jump in on block is so huge because it gets her closer to you. That's all she needs. Look at this. Look at the momentum. One more for the one more time.
Yep, he was looking for the EX reversal. He just go ahead and stay back after taking 3 grabs. Oh,
okay. Not a big conversion though. This is a huge hill to climb for Jack to try and surmount this comeback. I don't think Tay's gonna get it. Oh,
that's
no,
it.
sir.
That's it. Reset is done. 3-0. There we go. Jack definitely had his signs there where they had a couple rounds out of the set, but man, Tay definitely brought it back. He's able to reset this bracket. We're gonna go into grand final reset. Tay needs 3, Jack needs 3. Let's see what we got into.
Man, I'll be honest. I thought Jack was gonna take the first set. Like before we got into it, just the way he had been playing, the way he has been playing. Oh my gosh, we're at $333.
Yes, we are.
We're almost at, guys, we can get to 350.
350.
We can get to 350. It's only 17 more dollars. But anyways, before this started, I didn't think Jack was gonna get slowed down. It's not even a testament to the way Chocolatey was playing. It's just Justakid has been so dominant in every set that he has played, in every tournament he has played. I was like, I don't think anybody's stopping him. But Tay has really just grasped this momentum that he took in that win over Hitman, and is just shouldering through, breaking through all these walls, and just knocking Jack on his ass. And I don't know if he's going to be able to recover. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, again, Jack has been known to be played from behind. So the whole thing that Tay's momentum has to do, he has to make sure he not only matches it, but over achieves it, goes farther beyond. You know what I mean? You gotta go plus ultra sometimes.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and bring it in.
Okay, this is already going quite a bit different, but there's the great equalizer. I like that.
That was so smart. He's like, yep, I know Nadesco's coming. Let me get the EX and spin the bar. Here we go. We got a slide, though. And there it is. Calling out the V-shift this time.
And he does have to worry about V-trigger again here pretty soon.
Yeah, he does. Got one more guess, though. Will he be able to even use it? There it is.
Oh! What a call out there. Okay.
Trying to see if he was going to V-shift again. Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, there's the activation.
Days was trying to see him get back.
Oh
my goodness!
It's so fast.
so quick.
So fast.
I wasn't ready for it either. I get it.
No, I got clipped. Literally, he just tried to backdash out of there to get out of range, but her dash went so fast and so far that it was a punish.
There we go. We have to get a punish and kind of put it back in the mid-screen.
All right, now we're back to neutral here. Like you said, back to mid-screen, but man, oh my gosh, and there is that EX. Okay,
and double dashes right
here is how it starts. And no, sir, get your hands off me. I am busting out.
That's fine, and there we go. Oh my god, what a conversion.
That was so smart.
He knew he was going for it. Oh, EX Peach! Not enough.
But what do you do?
Yeah,
so
man.
Cheap.
The impression of stand like it.
When you don't have any EX bar, that's so cheap. Oh, there it is, another confirm.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, he puts him in the corner here, but he has to back off because of that mic. A huge buff that it got in this season, just starting up and recovering faster, makes such a difference.
It was necessary.
Oh, it was, absolutely, it was. It was. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Oh, no!
Big punish. Could have been worse, but something is better than nothing.
Nice stop of the drop kick this time. Jack is usually always ready for that. And there's a V-shift. There's a very good call.
He's still got one more.
Oh no, no anti-air.
I don't think.
She's dead.
I don't think so.
Oh, not. Yeah, you're right. I didn't believe in the 950. Man. I didn't believe.
There's a lot of scaling beforehand.
Yeah, it was definitely just a lot of lights that was used. That is a situation where you got to be careful. You don't want to press a button after that.
Yeah.
So that was really good call by Jack to just kind of just stay away. He has a life lead. He doesn't really have to overextend. Tay has to do all the work here.
Oh, in the overhead. He hasn't done that the entire top 8. He hasn't done
Not
it.
at all. Not at all. So you definitely wasn't expecting it was coming. So it was a good call by Jack to be able to get this game, put the momentum back on his plate.
Yeah, now this is where I wonder about Chocolatey. Is he going to be able to keep up this kind of pressure and this kind of tempo throughout the rest of the set? He's already played a ton of matches in succession, and you know he spent a lot of energy and probably a lot of adrenaline in that 3-0 or the 3-1. I think it was 3-1, maybe 3-0. Can't remember. In that first set win over Justakid. So is he going to be able to keep it up? That's where it gets tough.
Ooh, what a whip punish off the fake drop kick.
Oh
and man,
my god.
just checking him.
Yes,
and
what a call out there. Backdashing out of the throw attempt and now forced to activate here to just try and get something. And he doesn't even give it to him.
Okay, got a
Not
little
dead
bit of
yet.
something started.
Oh, weird.
That was very weird. I've never seen that before.
Man, this is going to be nearly impossible for me to close out
there
if
it
doesn't
is.
happen.
Yeah, that was definitely a difficult situation for Tay to be in there. Really good job by Jack to go ahead and take the advantage of that. And another dash up check to be able to get that. They put the damage on the board here. Wow, what a good punish.
Okay, good conversion here. Keep the corner. Put Mika in timeout. Okay, he knows the activation is going to come at some point. He's just trying to stay out of range. There, force the activation in neutral. That's fine. It really mitigates things. Okay, good whiff punish there. Big whiff punish.
Able to get the anti-air. And just be just away. That's fine because you really don't necessarily need to. You're able to build it anyway. You can take
Exactly.
So this is really good. Oh, what a check using the stand punch to get in. Got a little greedy, but wasn't able to punish in time. That was a heck of a backdash. I would have been wilding out if he'd be able to get that hit.
Yep, not quite close enough to punish. Oh, wow, what a whip punish there with EX Peach.
He was looking for the EX reversal, got thrown instead for his trouble.
That is absolutely, like, if you are a character with an invincible reversal, that is something you can take advantage of so strongly when you're put in the corner. Yep. Force her to use it. Yep.
Yep. Very good idea. Yeah, you had to do it.
Yeah, now you just back out, and you win neutral. You get to charge these fireball stores, you get to activate V-Trigger, and now suddenly you have an unreactable dash that was going to be safe anyways.
Yeah, it was, but man, you hate to get hit by it. Just the fact that you get up and get hit by a sweep, you know the activation was coming anyway on the Jack side, but getting hit by cross counter sweep just does not feel good.
No, not at all. All right, now this is make or break for Chocolatey. Justakid taking control of the wheel again here in the bracket reset, looking to maybe win this 3-0. Chocolatey is going to have to really center himself and do a little meditation mid-game, power up his chakra, do something so he can try and unlock some hidden power to sweep this back in his favor because it is looking grim right now.
Indeed. Jack is definitely be able to get the download here. Oh, able to get a little something going with the punish.
Good throw tech. Oh, what a cross-up.
Yep, was not able to get the anti-air timing. Man, that's going to hurt. Stump bar is high.
God,
very high.
Man, look at the damage.
That'll do it.
He can kill. I don't even think he's going to have to spend meter. No. Nope. And, man, the power of Jury. I remember people used to cry about her not being able to get damage. It's like, dude, have you ever let her store up fireballs and stun you?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, Jack here on tournament point here. Looking for that 50 points to start off.
Good anti-air there. That's okay. There even better. That reaction, smart. Now you have corner control here. You can't let him get out of the corner. Oh no! Tried to go for the big boy punish and no such luck. Okay, this is swinging quickly back in Jack's favor.
Indeed.
Mika has to hold all this.
Elects not to go into activation. I get it. There's a slide activation. Now we got to guess.
Okay, you got him back in the corner this time, but what a whiff punish.
Oh my goodness.
Activation.
Really only needs just one more hit to see if he can close this out. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Tay has to hold down back for his life.
The sweep. Set it up.
The call out.
Yep.
Oh man, Jack is just playing out of his mind right now, firing on all cylinders, looking to close this out and remind him, young man, I am no longer a boy.
He tried to see if he could able to get in the back throw. Does it. Justakid taking the 50 points home is your first World Warrior mid-best champion.
Really just in dominating fashion there. He shut down every neutral approach. He took himself out of the scary corner situations, made Chocolatey activate, Lady Mika in neutral, so it was much less scary. He just and that's something I talked about when they were getting ready to play in winners finals. Justakid understands the matchup at such a level that he's not going to get beaten by gimmicks.
Right.
He's going to know how to use his best tools to make Mika lose neutral, and that's exactly what he did. Right. And then combine that with great hit confirms, great anti-airs, just good situational awareness. He just picked him apart. And absolutely great showing to Tay. Tay played out of his mind. That
especially the fact that they're able to get the reset, man.
Yes.
Even though you don't take the W here, you're able to kind of take this momentum. I got 40 points in my pocket. Let me see if I can go ahead and get another 40 or another 50. And keep it going, especially knowing that, okay, I can make him bleed. I can make Jack bleed. That's the whole point here.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think is most exciting about this World Warrior circuit that they're doing is you talked about you can make him bleed. That's the implication that if they fight again, it could be different.
Yeah, exactly.
There's gonna be another fight, and another one after that, and another one after that, and another one after that. There are 4 more fights after this, up until the regional finals. You have opportunities to study your opponent, to level up your game, and figure out what you need to do. And a player like Tay is going to do that. He's very studious. He takes this game very seriously.
Yes.
And I am certain the next time around, things might look a little bit different.
All right. So, yeah, man, I definitely want to appreciate everyone coming out and watching this tournament. Big shout-outs to everybody that donate to the match arena.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
That 335.25, man, that's a good number to go out on.
That's crazy. Well, remember, we started the tournament at $160.
62. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. We have more than double that now. So thank you guys so much. Again, obviously, they aren't necessarily playing in this for money. It's the opportunity to represent themselves and their region in Capcom Cup. But if we can make sure that they have some sort of financial benefit and financial gain out of this,
money helps.
It helps them play better. It helps them maybe try a little bit harder. But it helps them feel appreciated, because this is hard. Fighting games are hard. So to make sure that they are rewarded for the good show they're putting on for you, me, and everybody else, it really means a lot. So thank you guys so much. Indeed.
Well, yeah, man. Trying to see what else we got here, man. That's gonna. Yeah, we got the other dates coming up. Let's go ahead and get that on the screen here really quick. August 27th at 2 p.m. Central. That's Central for the Midwest folks. You know what I'm saying? That's the next one that's coming up. And then we got the other dates coming up: September 17th, October 1st, and November 12th. So we got some time. You got a little week in between for that second one after Evo happens. You'll be able to get in here. Maybe if you do well at Evo, you take that momentum into the next one. Same with September 17th, man. Just 2 weeks after that, you got 2 weeks before that, you got ECT. So
yes,
a lot of big offline tournaments coming up. So that'll be it could be good practice for getting your points up and getting in here. Things will pad out at Evo or ECT.
Yes, absolutely. There are plenty more opportunities, but I will say this. If you have hopes and aspirations of trying to make that regional final, you don't want to sleep on registering. Because these players that have already qualified and already, I played at all or gotten to top 16 or top 8, they're at a big advantage points-wise. You don't want to miss out on this, so make sure you sign up for the next one. That registration should go up pretty soon, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
But that will be it for this first iteration. Again, this is the inaugural mid-best CPT World Warrior 1. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It was a blast. Again, I am Mr. Mostopheles. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Mostopheles. I also have a Twitch that's pretty active, twitch.tv/Mr. Mostopheles. I do compete as well as commentate. Yes. And I am joined by LLJB3. Why don't you let them know where they can find you?
Indeed, man. You can find me, again, LLJB3 at any social media you can think of, but especially Twitter and Twitch. I do stream whenever I get a chance to. And also, make sure you guys go check out a couple of things. Casual Fighter Podcast. Please make sure you guys go check that out. Just casual_fighter on Twitter. You're able to get all the information there.
And one last thing, I do want to give the most love to Kick Esports for giving me and LLJB3 the opportunity to do this commentary. It was a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like we did a great job, and hopefully we can be back in the future.
Yeah, I'd definitely love to see one of these again, especially with my boy here.
Yeah, so yeah, just thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it, and it's really been an honor. It's been a really great time.
For sure. Appreciate you guys, and we out.
Yep, take it easy.